Hey everyone. Hey y'all. How's everyone doing? I miss you guys. Hold on, give me a second. Hey open book girl. How are you, sis? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday, y'all. Oh, this heat is just too much, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to bring up my other. Um, hey Robert. Hey Lisa Oaks. Hey Auntie Lynn. How's your day going so far? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my other. Okay, I think I got it. Hi, Shay Shay. Hey, Brittany. How's everyone doing, ladies? I miss y'all. I just took a lot of time off. Yes, sometimes, y'all, you got to go and have a peace of mind. Okay? Protect your peace. Have a peace of mind. You know? So, whatever it takes to do it, do it. Don't let this YouTube stuff consume you because it can do it. So it's good to just tap out sometimes. Hey, Joanne. How's everyone doing? How's everyone? And y'all, to be honest, I didn't even want to come live today, y'all. For real, for real. I didn't. I really didn't. But I know some people miss me, some people don't, but it's okay. But the ones that did miss me, the ones that did love me, the ones that was reaching out to me to make sure I was okay, I want to say I love you guys. I want to say thank you, you guys, so much. I appreciate everyone that reached out for me for the whole 2 weeks that I was gone. And I want to say thank you guys. I love you guys. And y'all really did. Y'all kept making sure I was good. I appreciate y'all for that. My mother always told me you will find out the ones that really truly care for you when you're not around. And that always been a true saying I always stuck with. So I want to say thank everybody for, you know, coming through to make sure I was good. You know, I had my little ups and downs in the process, but you know what I'm saying? I got through it, and I'm okay now. Sometimes we all got to tap out. We can't let YouTube consume our lives because it will do. Shay Shay, girl, what's going on with you? What's going on, Shay Shay? Let's see. Hey, Erica. How are you doing? Hey, Deborah. Hey, Pammy Pooh. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? If I did, hi to everyone. Hi to everyone. Oh, thank you. I miss you too, sis. I miss you too. I just want to take some time off yourself. Y'all, sometimes you have to do that. You can't let stuff consume you. You can't let these social media apps consume your life and things like that. You really, really can't. You got to go and do what you got to do for your own mental health and your own real life and certain things like that. You can't let it just consume you. You know what I'm saying? Because other people is not gonna care about your mental health. They're not gonna care about your peace and different things like that. They're not gonna care. So you always have to care about your own situation. You know what I'm saying? So I care about me. I care about my health. I care about my peace. I care about everything. So I had to go MIA for a while. You know what I mean? So y'all, let's jump right into this story because I'm not even gonna be on here long. You know what, y'all? I done been gone so long, y'all, to be honest. I don't know, y'all. I didn't even want to go live today, to be honest. But, yo, I'm trying to stick in there with my people. Mental health is real. Depression is real. Don't forget to call and check on your loved ones. That's so true. Exactly. I'm glad you are doing well. I'm glad to see you back. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, sometimes when you be gone for so long from something, you just feel like you're not interested in it no more. And that's just how I'm starting to feel. Like I didn't even feel interested in YouTube anymore. To be honest with y'all, I've been on Facebook for the whole damn near 2 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and one of my partners in crime in the chat. We've been on Facebook laughing together and shit. You know, keeping up with different stuff over there. But, sometimes it is what it is. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. So, y'all, let's get into this story, right? And I'm not gonna really dive deep into this because y'all know I came from the other sector and I know about the whole story. You know what I'm saying? I was in that thick of the fire over there in the beginning. I don't know how many of y'all remember me telling y'all about that. I don't know. I need my light on because it's kind of like, hold on, y'all, because I think it's gonna rain and then we're ready to get a storm, and it's kind of like dark. So let me just turn on my lamp. I hope we don't get a bad storm. So, y'all know I was over there in the heat of the storm over there. For the ones that have been following for a while, know I was over there in that sector, and I did cover that saga over there as well as this saga over here, right? So, we're gonna get into a little bit of it. It's not gonna be a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not diving into this. I don't want to get involved in this anymore. But I just want to play y'all a clip of a video. Now I know a lot of people. I've seen a lot of people on Facebook and I seen her son come on and share his story, right? Which he had shared the story. And I want y'all to understand this saga is 4 years old, right? It's longer than Brianna and Robert saga. I think Robert and Brianna saga came out like maybe a year after the Latrice Allen saga. But this saga is definitely 4 years old because Robert saga is almost 3 years old, if I'm not mistaken. So, the reason why that he's coming out with this story again, y'all. The true reason why, y'all want me to be honest to y'all, right? Now, I don't know how many of y'all know about the story, right? But I'm not going to dive deep into it because if you did not know this, if you didn't fight this in this saga from the beginning, it's a lot to catch up with, right? I know all the saga. I was in it from the thick of it, from the beginning to the end, right? I don't want to cover it anymore, but I'm just covering little bits and pieces of it, right? Because it is a lot to catch up. If you wasn't in it from the beginning, like, and I wouldn't want to do it anymore because it is a lot of hurt and pain in this. There's a lot of things that's sensitive in this that I don't want to talk about. Because me personally, myself, I don't bring kids involved in things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is a lot of touchy shit when it comes to situations, like this. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sit out here and say stuff that, you know what I'm saying? He said he need to make money, and that's why he coming out with it again. That is why he's coming out with this story again, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Why? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yes, I've been ducking my head in and out the saga, and honestly, at this point, this real weird. I'm kind of 90% over here, but I do still want to justify justice to be served, and that's why I stay. Got you. I missed a lot of days and came back, and I'm like, oh, it's still the same. Well, he came back out with the story, y'all, because he does need money, right? He said it on his Instagram that he needs money. He's broke again. He need money, and if telling his story over and over and over, it gets him money. This is what he's gonna do. Now, I'm not taking no sides in this situation. The same way I didn't take no sides with Robert and Brianna. I'm not taking sides in this situation either. Understand what I'm saying? But my theory is, if now, see, that's why. Let me just say this. Okay. All right. After all, let me just say this for the ones that don't know. After all that he did do to his mom, y'all, and let me tell y'all something. The allegations, I'm not going to talk about the allegations because I was not in that house and I don't know what happened. Okay. Everybody got their theory of what they want to believe. Everybody believe what they want to believe. Okay. I don't want to talk about that because I was not in that household when that's supposed to have took place. So I just want to make that clear because I'm not going to sit out here and make assumptions because I don't know. I was not there. I stayed in the other saga and I'm going to say it over here. I was not there. I was not in that house. I don't know what happened in that house. So I don't want to sit out here and put something out in the atmosphere and it's not true. That's just how I am. Hey, Auntie Cherry. How you doing, darling? After all what he did do to his mom, y'all, for the ones that don't know, now, when the mother did put him out, he went to the auntie house, which is Teresa, I forgot her name, which was Tree's sister. He went there, right? And I did hear him, someone sent me some clips to him on TikTok saying that some of the stories he was saying was not true because the sister spoke on her own behalf and told her own story, right? So I'm going to speak on what's true and what's not true. When he said that the sister husband didn't like his preference, y'all know what I mean, that was not true. The sister husband did not have a problem with it. He stole from the sister husband, and the sister husband put him the fuck out. The sister was already stressing because he was not doing what he needed to do. The sister wanted him to work, to find a job, work, clean up behind himself, do what he needed to do for himself. He did not want to do that. He wanted to just smoke weed, not clean up, so forth, so on. Okay? That's when he left the sister house and went to PJ house. If y'all don't know PJ is the brother, which is Teresa's brother. Now, I used to follow PJ. I don't even know if PJ still have a platform. I'm really not sure if he got still have a platform. Hey, Brittany. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Somebody. All right, let me go to my other device because this one don't want to do right. Hold on. And I think Auntie Cherry knows a little bit about this story too. Hold on, let me go to my other device. Let me see. Thank you, Brittany. Hello, D. Hey, Linda, how are you, sweetie? How are you doing, my love? Hey, Ashley. I didn't see you, girlie. How are you? So he went to the brother PJ house. That is Latrice Allen's brother. The brother took him in. When the brother took him in, he was doing some things there that the brother did not like. He would not work. He would not look for a job. He would just stay on live all day in the room. He would not clean behind himself. The brother did go enroll him in school. He did go to school. He did graduate. Latrice did want to go to the graduation, but he did not want her there, or he didn't give her a ticket. It was one or the other. But the brother and the wife did go to his graduation. So he did graduate, right? The brother did let him stay there until he got 18. Once he turned 18, the brother wanted him out, right? The brother took him to look for apartments and all this stuff like that, and so forth, so on, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, I ain't even gonna say what I want to say, but anyway, he did get the apartment. He got in the apartment, y'all, because I was following Courtney through all of this. I was following Courtney, the brother, the wife, the sisters, all of them. I was following the whole shebang, right? So when he got in the apartment, he started paying his rent and stuff like that. He fell behind on the rent. He stopped paying the rent. effing the money up, smoking weed, getting high with his friends, letting his friends in the apartment. The friends wasn't doing anything for him. Then none of them friends give a fuck about him. They only wanted to come in his apartment, hang out in his apartment, take trips, spend up his money, all of that. So after that, that's when he got behind in rent and they was going to put him out. He owed it so much behind in rent. The mother said to the brother, because her brother called her and started telling her what was going on. And I'm going to play this video for y'all in 1 second. Right? So she said, because she had blocked him and everything, changed her name or whatever. So she said, well, tell him to call me. He called. Treese was telling him, I think it's better for you just find another apartment because you owe so much money in the apartment. So she felt like, I guess it wasn't worth to pay all this money. You know, if I give you half, how you going to get the rest of the half up? I guess it went like that. So what Treese did, Treese moved him in, and for the ones don't know, she never, okay, a lot of people, you know, didn't like her. You know, it's cool. I'm okay. I used to watch Latrice and Courtney. I still follow them, but I haven't watched their content in a while. Okay, Ashley. Okay. So what happened was, for the ones that don't know, Treese owned a house in Atlanta, right? She moved out of that house and she bought another house in Florida. She let Courtney stay in that house. She started fucking the house up, wouldn't work, wouldn't do shit, wouldn't, you know, smoke weed and all that stuff. So I guess she didn't want him there because she wanted her house to be an Airbnb. She didn't want her shit to be fucked up because he did not want to work. Okay, so then, boom, she bought a little house in Atlanta, right? She was renting a house in Atlanta. She bought a house in Atlanta and she was renting a house in Atlanta. So when she bought the house in Atlanta, she let Courtney stay in the house that she was renting when she come to, not Atlanta, to Florida. He got in that house. He was doing the same thing. Okay. So Treese did take him back after all the things that, you know, he did say about her. She did take him back. They did try to work it out. It did not work out. Okay. It did not work out. Now, will I see him say everything she do, I like it? No. Do I say some things she do is very distasteful? Yes. Do I agree with him coming out here doing this all over again? No, I don't. I think it's wrong. I think if you're going to keep coming out here to share your story, right? I feel like you should be sharing your story with a counselor, because these people on TikTok don't give a fuck about you. Okay, like we used to tell Bree, right? We used to tell Bree that, right? They don't care about you. They just want you to drag your mom, right? Like we was telling Bree, people don't care about you. They like because your ex-husband is being dragged. So it's a little situation like that. Okay, because if I feel like this, if you, and this anybody, right? If you want to heal and be productive for you in society, you have to go and heal properly, right? Meaning he should have been went to a counselor if his mother didn't go. Fuck his mother right now, okay? Because what did I tell y'all? I wanted to be me again. I wanted to heal. I wanted to be successful, okay? I wanted to share my past with people that was going through something because I had things that I can share from them from experience. So that's what I'm saying. I was saying about Courtney. You know what I'm saying? He kept saying his mother didn't want no help. She said she wasn't gonna get counseling. She came out clear day and said that. So I feel like being that your mom didn't want it, I feel like he should have got it to make his life more better. Now, am I going to say he would never think about it again? Yes, he will always think about the way he was treated or the way he was talked to. Everybody's going to always think about it. You know what I'm saying? But at least you are getting help to heal your wounds. He have still open wounds that need to be healed. And this social media is not going to help him. And people need to tell him that. It's not going to help him. Okay? They giving you little cash apps here and there, but they don't give a damn about you. They just want you to share your story, keep sharing it, bashing your mother, making your mother look bad. And y'all don't get me wrong in the comments to say that I feel everything she did and said was right. I'm not saying that. But you have to stop at some point of your life and say, this is where I want to be. I want to be a better person. I want to heal for me. I can build my YouTube, my TikTok channel of healing someone else, helping someone else. That's what I'm saying about him. So you can see in his mind where his mindset is at. He's not ready for healing. He's not. He's just not ready for healing. Latrice supports Brie. Yeah, she does. Yep, she does. And I ain't got no problem with that. You feel me? I ain't got a problem with that at all. But she definitely does support Brie. Yeah. So, I mean, just like me, I'm not gonna keep coming out here sharing my story. You know what I'm saying? If I had a problem with my mother, I'm not gonna keep coming out here sharing that. I'm gonna do what I need to do to help myself. I want to get help for me. I want to make myself better. You know, my story can help someone else that went through this or going through this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to keep coming out here sharing the story, putting my mother down. That's what I'm saying. You know, just because of cash apps, that is crazy. And I don't know if y'all follow him on TikTok. I don't follow him. People just send me shit because I can't watch. No, I just can't watch all that shit. Right? But in the live, he said, I'm broke again. I need money. So I'm going to continue to share my story so I can get money. This is what he said. This came out of his mouth, not my mouth. Okay? If you want to heal to be better, how can you heal to be better? And what them fathers should be telling him, son, go get help. Fuck your mother. Get help for you. Love you. Do better for you. Do you know how many people that you can help out here with your story and not being negative about it and turn into positive? That's right, Ms. D. The healing starts within yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Cherry. Now, let me just go to this video and play this video for y'all. I want y'all to just hear this video. Coffee No Cream, what's up, sis? What's going on, boo? Oh, Coffee and Cream, she came from the sector I'm from. She know about this story. This is, you know, what as I know. And I'm not taking no styles or anything, okay? But this is not the first time that Courtney said he was broke and he was going to come out and tell the story, you know? He also hold against his mom that his dad went to prison. Now, that he cannot hold against his mother because his dad went to prison, okay? That he cannot do. You got to hold that against your dad, even though his dad is home now. And that's another thing, y'all. He should be trying to build up his relationship with his father, okay? Now, I do remember when Tree's kids got taken from her when it came to the white man calling CPS on her with the dog and the skit and all that. That's how long I've been following her. I remember that. I remember when her fathers gave her money to get an attorney to help get her kids back. I remember all those stories, but a lot of that stuff I just don't want to go into because it was kids involved and it's a sensitive situation. So a lot of that stuff I don't want to get involved with. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I agree with you. Thank you, Coffee. Thank you, baby. Sometimes we got to do things for ourselves, not for other people. You want to make yourself better. Why do you think when I went through what I went through with a narcissist, I started talking about narcissistic behavior? Because I want to help people with that. Because I've been through it for 10 years. I've been through the gaslight, manipulation, you know what I'm saying? All it. And I wanted to help people. That's why I built my channel. I wanted to help people. You know, if they got somebody that they're dealing with, or maybe they have a family member or a child, you know what I'm saying? Or an auntie or an uncle. This is what Courtney can do. But Courtney choose not to do that. And, you know, again, y'all, I'm not taking up for the mother. I don't want y'all to think I'm taking up for her because there was a lot of things that she said was wrong. A lot of things she did that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And some of the things she did admit to. But what I'm saying, by him coming out every year and keeping this going, it's just baffles me because you need fucking money. I'm not gonna keep coming out here telling my same story about my ex because I need some fucking money. If I need money, goddamn it, I'll just ask some of my supporters and tell them I need some money. Can y'all give me a couple of dollars? I ain't gonna keep coming out here doing that bullshit. That's some lame shit. To be honest, I'm being real. Let's see. Yes, he needs to go build his relationship with his dad. Maybe he can stay with his dad until he gets his life together. Thank you so much, Ashley. And Ashley, he blaming his mama for the dad and then going to jail. Now, the mama ain't got nothing to do with that. Now, if your kid's father go to jail, goddamn, then he a grown-ass goddamn man. He need to take responsibilities of he went to jail, okay? But, Ashley, I'm glad you said that because now he's living with a friend, right? He's not going to be there long. I can guarantee you, Courtney is not going to be with that friend long. Why? Because Courtney don't want to work. Why? Because the only thing Courtney want to do is stay in that house and go online and bash his mama. That's all Courtney want to do. And I thought, wow, Courtney friend's going to get tired of that. You cannot live with someone and keep thinking you can do what you want to do in someone's house and you're not bringing them no bread in. Okay? He may make a little off TikTok. Okay? Now, let me take y'all back to this before I play this video. Miss Davis, how are you doing? Absolutely. You can't properly choosing to come to the internet with your personal business. The internet adds fuel to the fire. Thank you. Thank you. They don't care about him. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to see. They don't care about him. If any one of y'all come in my chat and y'all see me down and depressed, I want y'all to be positive to me. I want y'all to speak something into me that I will understand. Speak good into me. That's what I want. And I always said that. Courtney is a hurt child, and I get it. And I'm not going to ever take away his pain, how he feels. I'm not. But this is not the way of going about it, bro. It's not. Every year you come out here with this story. This is a 4-year-old saga, y'all. He come up with it every time it die down, he bring it back up because he needs some money. And it's sad to do that. It is sad. Hey D, I'm good, and you? I'm good, baby. I'm good. I like people to uplift me when I'm down. Don't bring me further down than what I'm already down. I'm already hurt. I'm already in pain. I don't need more people to bring more pain to me. If I'm wrong, God damn it, tell me I'm wrong. If I said something or did something wrong, tell me respectfully. Tell me. But I'm not going to come on the internet and just keep going on and on and on. I mean, this happens every fucking year. It's crazy to me. Now, let me get to this video because I want y'all to hear this shit. God damn it. Lord, listen, y'all. Y'all just let me know if y'all can hear. Hold on, let me get it up on the panel first. So I don't know. I'm just different. I just want to heal when I feel hurt and down. And like I said again, I do believe some of her skits she do, yeah, they are very distasteful. Can I do something about it? No. So I always say, if you don't like a person commentary, what you do, don't watch it. You feel me? Now, a lot of people that had a lot of things to say about, the pregnancy test that she did with her daughter. Did I like the skit? To be honest, I did not like the skit. Okay? But will I talk about her daughter? No. Because one thing, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. God damn, I got to throw off my damn. Hold on, y'all. Now, this is a live.
But if you over 18, I'm going to give it to you, baby. So, we'll talk about it when you see me. I ain't arguing with none of y'all because you got to understand.
Right, D, when
you went in my home, you ain't come up in my house, you want to fly on the wall, and ain't nobody. One thing about me, when I hear stuff about people, I do not judge people because if I wasn't there,
away from him.
All I have to do is pray for people. I stay out of people's business because I done been told out on this internet. That's why I didn't tear down P. Diddy. That's why I don't tear down none of my black brothers and sisters, how y'all do, and allow the white folks to get away with it. Y'all don't go in on Trump and all the rest of them, but as soon as you hear somebody black sister or brother, it be your own people coming for you, ready to tear you down.
Oragel knows that oral pain keeps you from feeling like yourself. So reach for the #1 oral pain relief brand and get immediate, targeted, long-lasting relief. Oragel. Feel like...
My same son just lived with me right after he told these people 3-4 years ago I did that to him. And he came right back. I gave this boy my apartment, helped him out, paid the bills for him because he wasn't paying them like he said he was. Had to go clean that house out. Every time he don't get his way, let me go get me some money. Let me go tell me a story. See, my son don't give a damn. He if he wanted to heal or whatever y'all say, he would have went and got therapy. He would have went and got help. He ain't trying to get help. He want money. So just give him the money that he needs, because I ain't giving him nothing to get high, and he ain't gonna do right with the money anyway. So when I gave him my apartment, I paid the bills up for him. I helped pay them rent. That boy gave me about $900. And then he came down here and lived with me after his old man put him out last year. And he said I did some to him. Y'all got to understand one thing about me. If a person touched me, I ain't never going around nobody that did something to me. Mama, dad, I don't care if I need you. I'll sleep in my car before I put myself in the same room as you until we can heal and get this situated. Thank you, baby. Y'all ain't gonna eat. You want to try some of these? Or you say you're already full? Yo, tell Auntie Wanda to come on. But let me tell y'all one thing. See, the story my son gave y'all is not the exact same story that how it really went. He said it was Iggy Azalea, but God killed me dead, take the breath out of me right now. That ain't how it went. We lived in Austell, Georgia. He was 9 years old. He was in a room with a little girl. I gave her and her mama somewhere to stay. And the little girl was 8 years old at the time. And they didn't have nowhere to stay. I didn't even know these people.
I don't think the conversation going to work.
Really, see what I did at the door? I gave them somewhere to stay. My son has mental health issues. Always been messed up. I had to put him on medicine, all that stuff. Get him help. My son literally, while I'm in my room mad at my ex at the time, and even if my ex come on here and tell y'all the truth, y'all will say he's lying. No matter what. And then you got to understand that a lot of detectives don't even stand up in court, because you know what? A compulsive liar can pass those. Okay? So this boy in the room in front of this baby put a toy inside of his butt and bite out. My ex came, my last four of my number. Go, don't say it out loud. She gave y'all the last four of my number. That's the damn thing.
Yes, Miss Ashley. And the boyfriend she talking about, I don't know how long y'all been following her, but I do know the boyfriend that she is talking about.
It's my meal.
He was living with her when she was in her Section 8 apartment. I don't know how long y'all been with her to know who she's talking about.
So tell Auntie Wanda to come get some of this food. So my ex coming, always yelling, bitch, always, don't play. So my ex come in the room and he say, man, come here with this, man. I say, what? He say, man, listen what this little girl said this boy done did. I said, man, well, what he did?
If y'all want to support me, I'm just getting back. Y'all can send me some coffee.
Bite down. So I say, I jump up, go in there, where the toy at? Couldn't find the toy. The little girl mama get her up out the way. This little girl ain't never seen her like this. I get on his behind, lay him on the bed. I say, you want Diggling in your... And I act like I was finna put my finger. And I said, you know what, hold on. I got the right, never put my finger in his, never touched him in there. I would have had doo-doo on my finger. You know damn well y'all don't wipe y'all butt good, kids. When he got my broom, came back, my ex grabbed me, say, Trees, no, you'll go to jail. I said, I ain't finna do it. I'm finna scare his head. I said, move. He screamed, he thought, babe, I wasn't there finna put none in it. You know, do not like that. This boy has always did stuff. And I kept him there. I could have gave him away if I felt like, but I wanted to save my child and help him every which way I could. But he had issues. And he made me, I felt like I'm gonna act crazy too. Maybe I scared this out of him than ever, and he never put nothing back there no more after that. It worked. He ain't touched none of his siblings. It worked.
Absolutely.
After that, I went to work, got a job, working and everything, left him there, him and my nieces. I lost my job. They called me telling me my son had just did something to his brother, to his arm. I come there, I say, why would you do this? He said, I wanted to see BLO.
And I don't know how long y'all been following her, but
I say, man, at the time I got a case open, so I couldn't get on his behind because a girl called DCF on me because I put out my car because we got into it. We was out stealing. The girl called DCF and told him that I gave my son a hot pocket and burnt my little boy, knowing my little boy, this other girl gave him a hot pocket and his tongue was burnt. So I couldn't get on him. So I called my caseworker. I say, ma'am, I said, you're going to have to get my son if I hurt him. I said, he done did this to my son, and all that. She said, if I come get him, I got to take all your kids. She said, take him and have him bake wrap. Got him bake wrap.
Yes, open book.
Came home 3-4 days later after, whatever.
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star was as simple as hitting record? With Riverside, it's just that. Riverside makes the entire process easy.
Things went back to school, life was going on, life was normal, whatever. We just living. But before that, years before I even had my daughter, my son set my house on fire and tried to take my baby's life. I left my job to come home because I was at Protocol working, called customer service center. My little sister Sharika was there watching my babies and called me saying, man, yo, this boy done set your house on fire. I came home, got on his behind, my neighbors helped. Let them talk, y'all. I'm let these people talk, baby. Listen here. Long as nobody don't run up on me. My neighbors helped me by putting the fire out. This boy, God killed me dead. This boy been my worst enemy all my life, but I fought hard and held on. This boy been gay since he was 2. Nobody never molested him and made him that way. He was born that way. I had to argue with people about that. Oh, he wasn't born like, he can't be born. Yes, you can be born that way. He was born that way. It is what it is. Ain't nobody ever touch him. He wanted to be this way since he was 2. He got his behind popped for touching other children at school. That's when I got on him and told him, no, you can't do that. Oh, you trying to, people in their mind, oh, you just was mad because he was gay. No, you can't touch nobody else at no school. You can't do that type of stuff. And then DCF took my kids from me when he was 14. This was when he's 9 years old when he put the toy in his behind and all that happened. It wasn't by no music. God take the breath out of me and my kids, every kid I got, my grandmama, everything. I don't give a damn what he told y'all. But I have all my babies, I have wit in their booties and got some dookie out when they was constipated. All my children, from newborns, that's the only time I ever went and got somebody
open book.
helped them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? No, so why, except him touching on 2 years old, except him touching on 2-year-old, that's what I ain't gonna
open book. I can't really answer that because I don't know that. That's what he's saying. I don't know.
His thing.
I don't want to put it out there like that on my platform.
And when he came back to my house, after me and him, when he was older, he said, Mama, I never date an undercover man. He said, because he learned his lesson. Whatever happened, he never told me what happened. But hey, it is what it is. One thing about this, people gonna believe him, people gonna believe me. But if you wasn't in the house, you can't believe no damn body. All you could do is say, well, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. I wasn't in this lady's house. I don't know how her son is. People can tell y'all how my son is and y'all gonna say they defending me because y'all already made up y'all mind who y'all believe. So it don't matter if my ex came right now. My ex even got on live and told them that girl never did that to that boy. She never put her finger back there in him. She never touched him. And, I can't say something. We on TikTok. You know how they be. But this boy literally has been just out to get me. Whenever I don't give him no money or let him have something, let me go live and tell my story so I can make some money. It's all about money. Y'all see when I was just in that 2-bedroom that he just came and stayed with me and got mad because I told him to help us clean up.
Now, y'all, that was recently. This was recently what she's talking about.
He stayed with me last year, and he been put this bullshit out on me 3-4 years ago and done live with me. Still, it's like, why would you want to be around a person
that's what she's trying to say. She took him back and
let
him move in one of her.
Why would you want to be around somebody that assaulted you? I did where to go. So, baby, all I can tell y'all is it's so much. I'm
just laughing at what she's eating, not the situation.
Can you believe these aren't her real teeth?
Yes, I'm going back.
Aspen Dental's dentures are custom, natural looking, and secure.
Y'all, hold on.
So you can feel confident chewing, talking, eating, smiling, laughing, and feel.
Okay, let me go to.
I don't give a damn who mother. If my mother touch me, I ain't going to live with them. I ain't going to live with her. If my mama did all that to me, I ain't going to live with her. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So DCF took my kids, y'all, because of the video we did. And the hurricane video we did when one of my fans asked me to act like a news reporter. So we do the video. My daughter, she's like 3 years old at the time, 3 or 4. She wanted to be in the video. I said, no, you can't do it, Rennie, you're too little. So Aiden and Kaden had a chair for them to jump off of. They're jumping off the chair. Their part is good. But Rennie,
the guy that called CPS,
she jumped off the chair. You can't see her on the camera.
Somewhere like
so
that.
I said, okay, do it one more time, baby. She do it one more time. So I say, don't worry about it. You can't do it. She with the crime. My oldest boy say,
oh, Ashley didn't ask it on my nerve, girl.
He started, he ended up doing it, and she hit the ground real hard on her booty, on the grass. So then he take the puppy and throw the puppy in the air. The puppy laying on all 4 legs, come back, look at his ass like, yeah, throw me one more time. So I end up like, what the hell you want supposed to throw the puppy? But thank God the puppy didn't get hurt. So I still posted that video, and the guy on YouTube called animal service on me. They weren't even worried about the baby at the time. DCF came out after the fact that one of the people reported me and said,
miss you, sweetie.
You know, hold on, who is this? But Auntie Wanda, you don't want none of this food?
Yeah, I do.
So after that, you know what I'm saying, they took my kids. I had just dreamed about snakes. I told all my fans, I said I had a dream, man, something happened to my kids, something happened. I don't know, somebody had to get us. But my kids was in a tree, and my oldest boy was behind, like
you did
in
tell
front
that
of them,
story
and the snakes was getting them. It was like millions of snakes trying to get my babies. And I'm telling my fans, I already know I'm anointed. That's why I ain't worried. I know I'm covered. I know I'm good. It is what it is. I already told y'all this story gonna be out forever, and he ain't gonna never tell his truth on the real truth, because he know if he do, people gonna look at him funny and they gonna deal with him. So he gonna keep telling that same story. But guess what? Y'all gonna see how he fall. Something gonna happen to him. And this is how God gonna show y'all.
Oh yeah,
and y'all gonna come back and say you did
that was sad.
Because you still gonna be in denial. But something's gonna happen. He's gonna do something to hurt somebody, or something gonna happen to him. And I mark my word, I'm giving y'all this right here. I'm showing you, I'm telling y'all this because this is the only way y'all gonna know that I wasn't lying. In regards to a lot of tests, my cousin took one and he passed, and he had did what they said he did. Okay, so that's why they don't stick in court. I paid $15,000 for an attorney and all. But when I tell y'all the DCF, the situation with DCF, this boy told them everything, but he never said I sexual assaulted him. He never said. If he would have told them that, y'all, I would have been.
So, y'all, what she is saying,
because it would have been no statute. The statute limitations. It was too close from the age he said. He told y'all 11, I guess, but it was 9 when he put the 2 in his behind and all that happened.
So what she's saying, y'all, when CPS took the kids, because the white guy in Mississippi, I think he was the one that called CPS on her, and they took her children away. So they wouldn't give her children back to her for over a certain period of time, but she did work and do everything to get the kids back, right? So the kids was questioned. Courtney did tell CPS a lot of things about his mom. His mom had him out there stealing and boosting and all this type of shit like that, right? Okay. And Treese did admit to some of those things, right? So, Treese trying to say when CPS took the kids, now this is just what she's saying. It's coming out of her mouth, not mine, right? And y'all can tell me how y'all think about it in the comments. She's saying if he was SA, why didn't he tell CPS at the time when they was in CPS custody? Because that was the appropriate time to tell CPS about that allegation. Now that's what she's saying. So y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it.
Listen, this boy never told DCF nothing about me doing that, telling me he forgot. You can never forget that. I was molested from the age of 5 till I was 8. I remember everything. I remember my mama getting shot in the mouth when I was 4, and I remember all this. Exact
I said that too one time, Ashley.
So this boy ain't tell DCF when he was 14 I did this to him. When they took him, he was my biggest enemy. My lawyer, I paid $12,000. My lawyer say, this boy finna bring you
great
down.
Point. Yes, open
he said
book.
He telling them how you had him stealing and how you had him, how you had him around you.
He was old enough to tell him he was 14 years old when Child Protective Service took him. The other 3 kids was way younger, but he was the oldest.
I did that to him. I promise y'all. And how can you forget that? This boy disrespected me, calling me out my name. When DCF had him, his grandma bribed him and let him be free. So this when he was able to start having sex now, because his grandma allowed him to be free. So she knew if I let him be free, I'm finna get that crazy check he get, and I'm finna get this other check his brother get, and then I'm finna get this money for the grandkids that ain't mine. It was all about money. Then she did witchcraft over this situation.
That's true too, open book, but not open book.
He turned against me, hated me, but they never told these people that I did that to him. So me and him ended up getting into it when he was 17 because he was messing with a boy that was 14. I told him, you can go to jail. I said, you can't be talking to that little boy. He's 14 years old. You can go to jail. I remember that. I got money. They'll try to sue me.
I remember that.
I ain't doing nothing with him, but I told my people, I told y'all he did something with him, and he got mad. So he said, I lied on him. That's when he went, and my enemies and him got together. He told my enemies that I did that to him. And I'm wondering what he told her because she kept saying, oh, I got y'all, I got to tell y'all.
Now, I don't know if the live is still up because I tried to look for it yesterday. I couldn't find it nowhere. Now, Tree stood out in front of her car one day, right? And Courtney told his mother to go live. He told her to go live. That's why she went live and talked about the situation because Courtney told her to go live. This was when she was living in her Section 8 apartment, right? Okay, when she was living in her Section 8 apartment, they went live. Treese was trying to explain to him about, I'm not going to say she didn't like his sexuality. I don't know all of that, okay? I'm going to say she was trying to explain to him about this boy, right, that she's talking about. And it's a boy if this is the same boy, one boy lived in New York, right? And he was talking to the boy. But the boy was telling Courtney lies and things like that. The boy was undercover and things like that. And Treese was trying to tell him, you don't want to mess with an undercover person like that. It can be a dangerous situation. If you're going to mess with someone like that, make sure they're out there and open and everybody know their sexuality, which I did agree with her on that. So let's finish listening.
Y'all, this what she did to her son. Oh my God, y'all ain't gonna believe this. So the lady on YouTube, y'all remember Sharita? So I'm trying to figure out what the hell my son told her. Because I know I ain't do that to him. So I'm like, what did he tell her? So me and him get on the phone. I got the recording. I got the ring. I still got the recording.
Yes, it was done to him, Joanne. I just don't want to get into the whole
story. I said, what did you tell her? He said, oh, I made up a lie. Some that, I know you didn't do or whatever.
But that was when he was with the grandmother. The mother told the story. I just don't want to talk about it.
This boy literally never told me he told her I did that to him. So now, when I call my ex,
stuff I don't want to touch on.
And me and my ex ain't talked in a while. I ain't even bringing that up. But I'm going to see if he answers.
I forgot her ex name. Ashley.
It's sad.
You in the
it's
chat?
Sad, baby. But I'm going to sue that bitch. I'm going to take him to court. Soon as whatever money you finna make, I'm finna take your ass to court for defamation.
I remember that too. This has been a whole mess.
Yes,
it has, April.
Get some money. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Your call has been forwarded.
Y'all better be glad my ex ain't answer.
I forgot her ex name.
Y'all better be glad he ain't answer. Sharika.
Now this is her sister.
Sharika.
This is her sister.
Hey.
This is the sister that he stayed with, y'all, and the sister couldn't take it no more.
And where y'all was?
We was in the living room on the floor sleep.
And who told y'all the house was on fire?
Courtney.
And what he did? I thought you said, did he run out the door?
No, he came out. He woke me up.
Yes, Miss Cherry, that's his name. Tay. Yeah, his name was Tay, Ashley.
When I turned the corner, he said, he didn't tell me where it happened. When I turned the corner, the flame was touching the roof. And I said, oh my God, what did you do?
April,
and I just grabbed the kids and we all ran out the door.
And who put the fire out?
The neighbors. Your neighbors.
And where was I?
I don't know if you was at work or somewhere. You was gone. You was somewhere.
What did Courtney do when he was living with you? Huh?
A whole lot of stuff.
What did he do? I'm trying, because he act like he a saint, like he never did no wrong. He don't take no accountability. You know, this boy done went back live again, telling these people that I did that to him and how I put a weapon to him. He like literally lying just to make some money on this TikTok shit, man. Like added so much lies. Like, yeah, I done got on your behind.
No, it was taken for him, Miss Ashley.
It wasn't just because you was gay. I let my uncle keep you and they was gay. You already know.
I remember that story too, girl.
When a woman gets gay, they don't want their sons around nobody gay. But this boy done went live and doing little stories to my, because he trying to make money. He done seen me back moving my house and that shit eating him up, and he feel like I'm supposed to give him my money. So now you went on there telling stories, talking about, oh, she put a weapon at my head and oh, she ruined my 15th birthday.
Yeah, he was later. Yes, Ashley.
No one is born gay. Child, people are, yes, people are. People are born how they gonna be. So you can't say that. And a lot of people are against him, but I had to defend him many times for people picking at him. People calling him that word. I literally had to pay somebody to get on this little boy for picking at him. Because I used to get tired of people bullying him, calling him that. And he'll come home, this boy just called me gay. Who? And I go outside mad, leave my son alone. Whatever he gonna be is his business. Like, he ain't gonna talk about the good his mama did. Right now, it's like I'm gonna make her look bad because I see she popping and I'm jealous. He's jealous of me. And kids can be jealous of their parent. Huh?
It's the same thing with Ty. Ty had the same problem with her. She don't want, she everything is bad. She don't got nothing good to say about it.
She's talking about her daughter.
And you know why we had that trouble, but one day they gonna regret it when we dead and gone. And one thing about it, they gonna be, oh, I wish I could have made it right. No, baby, you ain't want to make it right. You even wish death on me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no money, Shay Black. See, he trying to make money doing this. So I'm gonna make money going live and doing these stories. And you know the youngest, the ones,
Coco,
a lot of these bitches that's defending him and tell y'all what's up with them. They mammy was either they friend.
I don't know. Some of y'all in the chat may remember this. Remember when this first broke out, right? He was on Facebook. He was going live on Facebook a lot. And, a lot of things he did get from his mother, how to do Facebook and Instagram, and, to make money, because that's what his mama do. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what she taught him. You feel me? Just like Brianna kids may become creators one day because of what they see their mom do, right? So people that hated Trees, right? I mean, they really hated her. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, that shit was hate, okay? Period. Okay, they started buying things from her. They were buying bindings and all that stuff from him. They would see what he was selling merch. So when he got the people merch, if the ones in the chat can remember, he took the people money and never gave at least 80% of those people their merch. And he kept the money. So what happened was the people started inboxing Trees and saying, your son took my money and didn't give me my stuff. So Trees was like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm not giving y'all shit back. She was going to do it, and then she thought about it. She said, why should I give the people the money back the way he set up and dogged me, and they only bought from him because he dogged me? So what do y'all say about that? Did y'all agree with that, or y'all disagree? Was she wrong or right? In my heart, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I be real about when I cover stories. I agree with her on that. My kids is not going to sit there and dog me the fuck out on the internet, and then something happen, and then your supporters come back and think I'm going to be the one that paid for the merch. No, I'm not going to do that. So I think she was right. But y'all can give me my opinion, y'all opinion on how y'all feel about it. But that's what happened with that. The boys started selling stuff, and he took the people money, and they didn't get their stuff, and they started inboxing her telling her. And I think he just didn't care.
They men even was some like me, and they hate her, and now they despise me. And the ones that's gonna defend me is the ones who respect their parents, done been through stuff and did the same thing he did, and they finally made amends and talked about it. And hey, mama, yeah, I did wrong. Mama, you did me wrong. I'm sorry. And they apologize, and that's why they're able to understand and say, I'm staying out on people's business. Because one girl wrote on that, she said, I used to be the same way as him. She said, I had people tearing my mama down, people cussing my mama out because of the things I said she did. She said, and me and my mama end up making amends, and I apologize to my mama. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me block you, baby. Hold on.
So Courtney back again with his stuff again?
And came and lived with me and everything, baby.
So she's trying to say basically live with
your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest releases.
She want to see him out on the streets.
The future of Harlem Red.
Came and stayed with me. Gave this bit my apartment in Atlanta. After he ain't had after he lost his. It's like you can't do right no matter how much money you got in your hand. You still can't get right. You can't keep no apartment. And whenever his life, when things are going bad, he go on this story thing. And now I'm gonna go talk about my mama and talk and make me some money. Because if you watch the story, Sharika, the first thing he said, maybe I can make a lot of money after this and go get me a house and get me a car. I brought this boy a car and all, Sharika.
She did, y'all.
After you told the world I did this,
she did.
We had them,
after everything happened, she still bought him a car.
But after I told you, you know what I'm saying? After you got at my apartment last year, or whatever it was, last year, the year before, he just been mad because he feel like I got to keep taking care of him. Oh, you brought me in this world. You responsible to take care of me till I die. I say, well, I need to go tell my mama that.
How you doing, down south? How are you?
She brought me in the world. I ain't asked to be here neither.
Oh no.
Yeah, talking about I need to take. And then, and still help him. And he still don't appreciate him.
Yeah, PJ was telling me all the stuff that he did with him. He was like, Courtney did not stay with him. And he said, I tried to help him get a job. He just was disrespectful.
PJ said he told me that. My brother done helped him. All my sisters let him stay with them. He stole my sister, some from my sister's husband.
Told y'all.
And took her to school. Then he go to jail. Then did they take him to jail for it or he?
I think they did. I had to go down there and get him or something like that because he had went.
That was when the sister had him then.
And he had got caught with some stuff.
Yeah. Then he stole, and then he was doing smoking and stuff, all that at my other sister's house. And everybody sent him back. They was like, you got to get him back.
Yes, you do. He need money.
My brother couldn't do it. The way he's my brother let him stay there till he, gave him his whole check, gave him all his money. Who is that? Who is that at the door? Who is that at the door? Who you looking for? Oh, okay, you want to car. Okay, let me get moved out. Let's move it out first. It's dirty. Rennie, go out there and help get all that stuff out the car, baby.
She sure did buy him a car. Yep, she sure did.
They still at that pool.
All that he did.
Auntie Mom. Here you go. You can open the garage. You gotta move it out there. You want to move it out there?
And then, after a while, I had to stop, following his story, because I thought they had got together. She let him come back and she bought him a car. And, I thought they was doing good after that. But then when I found out he was back again, I'm like, what? Because I didn't even know this. One of my supporters was telling me about it because they knew I was in that song over there. So they put me up on it. I'm like, what? I was like, wow. Yes, her siblings had helped her with him, and he crossed them as well. He sure did. He sure did. Hey, baby. There is a better way to tell your story. Yeah. That's what I say. If I come and tell my story, I don't want to, just bash people and put them down. I want to tell my story in a perspective way, even though what someone had did to me or said to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come out here calling people bitches and whores and You know, y'all, even when I told my story, I still left a lot of stuff out because I'm just not with the bashing stuff. Tarika. You know what I mean?
Yeah. PJ said he gave him trouble too, but ain't nobody want to help him. That's why he got to go do these stores. And I pray these fans, they need to help him and get this money up so he can get him somewhere to stay and get him a car. And hopefully he keep it. Because on God, he never get no help from me. I took him off my life insurance policy and off my trust. And I got you on there. Therese and Shakina ain't on there no more. I took them off too. So you over everything right now with my kids. I wrote everything I want to happen. How I want them to have to be split up.
Yeah, and for the ones don't know, Courtney was
if something happened,
everything that
all I need you to do is follow my rules, make sure my 3 little ones taken care of, and that's it. If they choose to give their mother some money when they get their little money, that's on them. But he ain't getting a damn thing from me no more. I'm done. I done threw my hands up, baby. I will never help him again. I don't care if he go to jail or prison and he call, because TikTok ain't gonna be there. See, one thing about these people, they only there at that moment.
Hey,
but when you dead, when you in that prison cell, or you in that hospital bed almost dead, they ain't gonna be stunned, Courtney. They up here disrespecting your mama. Can't nobody disrespect my mama. None of these little disrespectful mama. You can have this dress, baby. I got to Miss Drink. These moms don't disrespect, but they disrespect their own mammy. Anybody, come on, the way these little youngins on here be selling out.
April.
Just don't see me in person and say nothing, baby. On God, just don't see me in person and say nothing, huh?
These Gen Zs, they don't know nothing about that. These kids weren't raised how we raised. You talk about whooping. We didn't even talk back to our parents. We didn't look at our parents while they were talking.
Like, and I do feel it's a lot of childhood trauma with this also stemmed up from, Tree's mom and stuff like that.
Man. No matter how hard they try.
That did play a role in a lot of things.
They need to add him to their house. That's crazy. They be quick to say, let him back. Why won't y'all let him live with y'all so y'all can see what all us went through? It's crazy when all us, my sisters, my grandmama, my brother, and it just all us had a same story with him. No, my daughter ain't pregnant, baby. My daughter a virgin, unenrolled student, very great girl. She like boys and stuff, but hey, she can't code until she's 16. She can't have a boyfriend until she's 16, and he better have some going on for himself. Because ain't nobody having sex in here, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, straight, gay, crisscross, whatever, bitch. You can't hunch in my house. Yeah. And it is what it is. Huh?
Yes, he is. I peeped that with him. He's very lazy. Yes. So I can tell you've been in this story for a long time.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you on that. That's a lot of trauma.
Same old phone?
It has been a lot of trauma in
upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Always never wanted to. Hold on.
Your favorite movies and shows together. Because Disney Plus has Hulu.
Now she has tried to get her mother to tell her story. The mother didn't never want to come on social media to tell her story, which I respect that, because everybody not with, social media. But Treese has shared a lot of things that she went through in her life, how she had to steal and make a way for her children, how she was abused, and things, how her youngest kids was abused, in CPS custody, things in that nature. She has shared a lot. Her life is an open book. But yes, it starts off from your parents. So this was childhood trauma that Treese adored from her mother, grandmother, or whoever, and it spilled over into her children. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like it's a repeated cycle is going on here now. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be broken. Who is going to break it? I don't know. But, it may spill over into the other kids' life as they get older and as they have children. We don't know the dynamic right now because it has been so much going on within her life. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say sometimes when our parents doesn't want to get the counseling that we feel that they need and they don't want it, we have to go and do things for ourselves to make ourselves a better person, to heal our wounds. You know what I'm saying? So we can be productive out here in society. We can take our story and we can help someone else that can be going through something similar are going through the same thing right now at this point. You know what I'm saying? You can be a good advocate for them. But if you're going to keep coming on social media, bringing up the same story over and over and over and over, year after year, month after month, you're still hurting. You're still in pain. You still have open wounds that you need to be healed. Stop getting on social media. And I said this when we covered Brianna's story, thinking that these social media people is going to be the one that help you. They cannot help you. You got it backwards. Go get the help and the healing that you need. Then if you feel like you want to build your platform to share your story, not bashing your mom, not bashing anyone, but telling your story, because now you are healed, you are strong, and you want to be successful, and you want to help other people. That's what I'm saying. Because by you keep sharing this story, it's not really doing anything for him. That's what the point I'm trying to make. It's not doing anything for him at all. Because these people, did they care about you then? Why do you think they're going to care about you now? That's what I'm saying. And it's not taking sides. You know, when I speak, I'm going to speak the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things I don't want to say. I don't want to get involved with a lot of stuff because I do know the whole story. I do know. I was there from day one to the end. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, make yourself better, Courtney. Do what you need to do for you. If you feel that your mother don't need help. Tree says she's not going to get counselor. She made it clear she's not going to get it. She made it clear God is her counselor. She talks to him. You know, she made that clear to her son. So therefore, now he got to say, okay, my mother done made it clear to me. She don't want counseling. I'm still hurting. I'm in pain. Let me go and reach out to someone for help for myself and stay off of these social media streets. When I heal and get better, let me come and tell my story, what I learned in counseling, because that's what I did. I told my story, what I learned from the beginning to the end, how she helped me, how she inspired me. She even inspired me to write a book. And I did that. She even helped me with my book. She inspired me. In the beginning, did I trust her? No. Because I felt like everybody was against me at that point in time. So I had to build my trust up in her. Come out and share that story. Go to counseling. I pray and ask God to lead him there. I pray and ask God for his supporters to try to give him better advice to lead him in that direction. Because the direction he's going in is not good.
That's even when you're dealing with a woman.
No, but don't be messing with undercovers.
Oh, no.
Them the ones giving out AIDS.
You be smart about it.
I'm undercover men. They messing with women, prostitutes, other gay men.
Yes, Joanne.
They don't know where they get it from. Someone could be born with it. That's what his thing was. He liked it undercovers. What do you want, Auntie Wanda? What do you want? That's what he want. Man's about to get fired already.
Down south, I heard a lot of people say that I wish he would.
I think somebody was trying to tell me something. I said, it's like, oh, he was talking about you.
Yes, Ashley.
Well, I don't care what he was talking about, because I ain't did that to him.
He talked about everybody that had an issue with him and had to put them out their house. He talked about everybody that had to put them out their damn house.
But I didn't go on there to see what he had said. But it's like, no, he wasn't talking bad about you. He was talking good about you.
We talked about the sexual assault, man. You got to go back to the beginning. Oh, I forgot. You got to go to my Facebook
I do
page.
Remember that.
Real comedian Latrice Allen. Yesterday, I was driving, eating crabs. Go look at that live. It'll tell you all about it. Same story I just said on here. I don't change mine up. He was 9 years old, not 11, when he put that toy bite down.
Can't turn the hose.
Huh?
He said he can't turn the hose.
I don't remember him.
There's one on the back of my house on the other side over there.
On the side of the
Yeah.
Courtney talked about a lot of stuff. He never told me nothing about stuff like that.
Now you see what the unsaid when Courtney lived with her.
He never told nobody that. It took me and him got into it on Facebook when he was 17, and I told the people he messed with that 14-year-old. He said I lied on him, so now he gonna lie on me. And he's sticking to his story. And then they told he passed a lot of tests. Bitch, that bitch been lying since when he came out of me. That bitch so good, that bitch could lie, that bitch could cry, that bitch could make a bitch.
If y'all like to support me with a coffee, I think the link is in the chat.
Boy, that boy don't play. Huh?
You said something to him and he went and got it.
Just click on the link.
That's why I got hit in my mouth because I had done. He had done. I'm thinking my ex was lying about some stuff, and me and my ex were going at it, and I got busted. Or no, that happened for defending him when he had put his hands on Courtney. That's when I had when Tay had did my lip like this because I had swung him about whooping Courtney. And I said, don't put your hands on my son.
Her son cannot get along with anyone.
It's never been easier to start a podcast than with Riverside.
And didn't want
First, go to riverside.fm and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit record to capture.
He never wanted to work. He didn't want to do anything.
Thank you, baby.
He needs to go to counseling.
Didn't I just say that? You need to go to counseling.
Like, he needs to talk to somebody. If you saw this from social media, it's not going to help you. They're going to make it worse.
He wants some money.
But
he needs some money. That's why he's bringing this back up again. Yes.
He want money. It ain't about he ain't trying to heal about nothing. That marijuana help him heal.
Mm-hmm.
I had counseling, baby. I done had therapy, counseling, and he living with somebody in Northport. They say your mammy, bitch, and your grandmammy, all you fuck ass bitches.
Girl, if you come her touch you, eat your ass.
Somebody. Before I got off of that. Now report that. I just cussed him out on TikTok. He living with somebody in Northport.
I'm gonna call him and talk to him. So he had reached out to me like maybe a week ago. He told me some youth today he working on child. I'm gonna tell him why you got this going on again. If this happened, or you saying it happened, you never told me about something. And I had you for like 2 years. You talked to me about a lot of things.
Yeah, she did. She had custody of Courtney for like 2 years.
He was good, Tanya, but he needs money. He need money, y'all. It's all about $1 right now for this boy. You know, my what?
You know, it's stuck. He can't do nothing.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Tell him just get my keys from him. Y'all got my keys. Don't worry about it. I'm sick. Tell him don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Tell him don't worry about it. Damn, I'm sick of him already. Y'all already coming with a problem. But yeah, he ain't never told nobody this. Ain't nobody ever heard of me doing that until he didn't even tell DCF. Remember when they took him and he turned on me? And him and his brother, he called me, cussing me out on the phone, selling out for his grandma. That boy did me in. And didn't tell
the grandmother she's talking about, y'all. It's the father's mother.
He didn't remember. He didn't remember it. How you remember at 17, but you don't remember at 14?
She took care of him. She bought him a car.
You know,
put him in an apartment.
But it's all good. No, I ain't no Section 8, baby. I'm paying for my house.
Yes, Miss D. Don't forget.
Chill, Will. You better going on.
She was paid.
Who was the only child in her mom?
Oh yeah, she sure did down south. I forgot about that.
Her and her boyfriend asked her mom for money, and she said no, and she unalive her mom. God damn.
She sure did.
That's sad.
Courtney was living with this sister, the one that's on the phone. Trees paid her every month for him to stay there, and she was paying her good money.
All right. He said what?
He said get you fill the water in the sink. I can't answer that question.
Tell him don't worry about cleaning it.
I forgot about that. Thank you, down south. I forgot about that.
Tell Max don't worry about it. Auntie, give him $20 and bless him. I think he autistic. He autistic. You heard me? I think he's autistic. He's autistic. Give him $20. Yeah, bless him. Tell him that's a tip. Tell him don't worry about it. I go clean it myself, man. But you say budget? And then this one hoe trying to get clout, and they say her son's so disrespectful and don't listen. Like y'all, I think it's sad when people can't wait to tear you down. Soon as something you already did, y'all bitches been heard. My son said this 3-4 years ago.
Exactly.
And then then this bitch gonna do. She gonna go on up to my. Oh, I unfollowed Latrice Allen. I believe her son. Bitch, you just want clout. One thing about me, I ain't finna unfollow nobody if I don't know the truth and get mad at people if I don't know the truth. If I know the truth and I was there and seen it, oh yeah, I'm gonna unfollow you. But thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan, baby.
You gotta understand, it's always two sides to it.
Boo did mine. Yeah.
That's just three. Your side is them, their side, and the truth is in the middle. But
yes, Gigi, absolutely. Yup. He can't take no for that that breaks his heart.
Yeah.
When she say no, and maybe other people too, and that's not the way to live. Because we all gonna be saying no to.
My homegirl Boo did mine. No, they don't know me.
These people ain't been. They don't work at the schools to know how he was. They ain't never kept him in their house to know how he is. I know firsthand. He had my whole neighborhood in an uproar.
Well, I know y'all.
Everybody's going to fight each other. And I'm like, Courtney, you got to stop this.
And they was gonna put the aunt on her apartment because of him, y'all. The aunt that's on the phone.
Y'all made me lose my place because he had all the girls in the neighborhood fighting and drama.
Ain't no way a black man got neuropathy. But
white
like doctors been pushing that lie on us for years. Luckily, our brother.
Bridget, you give him money now, but when the money gone, he gonna need more money. And he gonna come back with the bull crowd. We don't got time for that. I was gonna ask you, no, I'm not gonna fill no bucket up, man. Just leave it alone, sir.
That is true.
I wouldn't be worried about what them people say because them people don't know.
Bro, them people evil and mad and angry, and they all got their own issues and want to come over here selling out because they've been, you know what I'm saying, been had issues. And they get mad when they want y'all to be against me. They want people to be against me and and not, they trying to make everybody be against me and mad when y'all defend and they say y'all ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah, he jealous of my other kids. He's definitely jealous, but they love him to death. My babies love him to death. And I know they're gonna look out for him. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that, baby. I appreciate yes, you're welcome, Queen Elf. These little don't know elfing thing. You done.
I wouldn't be worried about what the people saying. I would just look over the people that's negative. I would just look over them, and I would just say.
Oh, that's what I've been doing. I ain't gonna play with sis. I ain't playing with them people. I ain't finna argue with nobody. Long nobody don't run up on me.
You'll be yelling and screaming all that. Them people gonna believe what they want to believe anyway.
Yeah.
So regardless of the truth or not, it's still gonna be the same situation. They're gonna believe what they want. So at the end of the day, just let them.
Amen. Amen.
Ain't no reason to be sitting here going back and forth about it. Y'all believe him, believe him.
Yeah, you could sue him, but he ain't got no money to sue him, Lady Savage. I gotta wait till he get some money. I gotta wait till he get some damn money. I'm gonna be spending all my money just to sue him, and my lawyer gonna be like, he ain't got nothing. He gotta have some money. He ain't got nothing I can sue him for. Not even he even got no shoes I can get him for. That boy ain't got nothing I can get him for. It's a waste of time. But I'm gonna go out as soon as he makes some money. I'm coming for him. As soon as he get enough money, I can sue him for. It's all good, though. Listen, I already said I'm finna do my skits, and I'm finna have me a blessed day, sis.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be worried about that stuff. We all.
I love you too, Marcy. You say what?
I love my nephew to death, but we know he'll tell a long wife. He stays doing that. And
people
he only wants to get the truth out of him. He's like, go take to get that phone. Show you what you do with that phone at. And he kept saying, no, I don't have it. And whatever you said to him on the phone, he went and dug it up.
That phone he had stole.
Yes, they was gonna put him in jail. And I told him, I said, nephew, listen, that man said he's gonna lock you up if you come back here now.
And yeah, and he even got a video where he said, I lie. You wouldn't even know when I'm telling a lie. He got a whole video, and I got that on my phone. That bitch say, I lie. You wouldn't even know when I'm telling a lie.
Wow.
I said to myself, and they believe everything he said. And that mother said, right, this was before he even said somebody sexual assault him. I would have found that video. He was like, y'all wouldn't know when I'm lying. I lie. You don't know when I'm telling. Like, it was something he was basically letting him know he a liar.
I never.
Hell no, he didn't get no savings. I spent his savings on him when I got him that apartment and let him get that apartment and pay the bill. That was his savings. His savings was that money on that car that he ain't want, that he don't try to act like something was wrong with it so he could try to get the car he wanted when I'm the one paying cash, but he ain't earned a goddamn thing. His savings was the stuff what he got that he wasn't supposed to get. All he needed was food on the table, clothes on his body, and make sure he go to school and whatever I need to do. I do not have to buy no Xboxes. He do not have to have the best iPhones. He's supposed to have, I could have got him a regular phone. He got things that he did not need. And that comes from his savings. That apartment that I gave him. And paid all that money.
I would not be yelling at them people. Them people don't know God.
No, I'm talking about he telling these people, oh, she got my kid, she got Aiden and Kate and them got money, but they savings the account is empty. I paid IRS with that little money. They had 40,000 and some apiece, and he didn't have a damn thing. He was on my life insurance, and he was on this trust and will. True, for real. He tell that same lie when he broke, and he need to be humble. I pray one of these boys from Brady and Terrence, one of them gay boys down here, get on it. Ooh, he better not call me when they get on him again.
Oh, she's talking about that fight that he had. I don't know if y'all remember that fight when that fight went viral.
I ain't defend my kids. I'm gonna have to pull something else out on them.
And they had called Trees.
He want money. He need money. But yeah, sis, I love you. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Okay, yeah, don't let that stuff worry.
Oh no, you know I don't even shed tears about that shit. I only cried when that bitch lied on me, and when it first happened, and I was so angry, I wanted to do something to him, but I said, Lord, I'm gonna have to pray. I'm gonna have to keep myself. Have to keep myself under control because I really wanted to do something to him.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be worried about that.
I'm throwing the entrepreneur vet of the season, and you're invited.
The only thing remember that fight? Yeah.
Bananas in the shot is how Bananas
got in that fight
$100 million money models launch it.
They was telling Trish that he was going to fight on her live that day and stuff like that. I remember that. And Trish didn't want to go out there because she didn't want to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing the
they want to come out with the mama need help. Bitch, God, I go to God. He don't even pray.
And he don't even go to church. It was his friend that time that fight happened.
Look, our mama need help though. Hey.
She barely know our name.
She don't even know our kids like that.
No.
Hey, she don't even know. She only know Courtney and Neville, the oldest two. And damn, they don't know them. Huh?
She didn't even know who Neville was. When Neville was working at Walmart, she kept walking right past her. Didn't even know that was her grandchild. And these are your daughter's kids. These ain't no.
Thank you, baby. Thank you for the stars, Megan. Damn, she didn't know who my niece was when she worked at Walmart.
No.
Man, mama ain't right. We gotta pray for mama, man. She really do need help though. She told me some stuff. She told me about Uncle Charlie raping her when she was 6, and then when grandma's boyfriend was raping her and all that time, and she been through a lot. So she really need to get she just and grandma and them ain't know how to love. Grandma and them never really showed them love and told them love. Mama was raped by grandma boyfriend from the age of from a little girl till she was in her 20s, and
warehouse.
Grandma always said, "Well, she messed with my man." Grandma need help too.
Ashley, but I can't find this shit.
Grandma need help. It's like we broke a lot of chains, but at the same time, shit, we have our own things we gotta work on. But that shit ain't bad as grandma and mama. We might have to work on, how to deal with these kids when they disrespect because we've been a karate chop them. And stuff, and we be trying our hardest not to, but.
Well, these kids think that they're supposed to run all over you and do what they want, and you're supposed to reward them for it. No, you get rewarded for your chores. You get
Teresa and her sister on the phone, right? They know their mother did not raise them the way they need to be raised.
Yeah.
They know that their mother doesn't spend time
I did and apologize and ask God to forgive me because my family is dysfunctional.
Their mother
and will make
even
you go off, and
knows
my grandma be saying some messed up stuff
but
that
they don't
ain't
dog
right,
their mother.
and I don't like it. But one thing I never do is put my hands on my grandma or my mama. My child don't put his hands on me. So yeah, talk about your mammy, Toya. You want to bring up something? Go on over there where my son at, and do not come on my live if you don't like me. Stay off my page, LaTonya Campbell. You don't like me? Stay off of here. Damn you, my grandmammy and them, and whoever you whatever. I love my grandma, but damn her right now, what you bringing that comment up? And you are your mammy's child. But yeah, other than that, you know, grandma.
These people, I cannot.
I've been blocking these little young girls coming over here from TikTok.
Mother Ashley, because I can try to go back and see if I see, because I didn't even know the name of it. It's been so long.
Miracle, you won't pull up. You won't pull up, boo boo. You won't do nothing. You won't pull up. Come to Bradenton or Sarasota, Florida, and we can meet up, boo boo. Let me know when you're here. Any of y'all want some action? Just let me know when you're in Bradenton or Sarasota, Florida, and we can pull up and we can get it popping. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, when the fight broke out,
my oldest son is 21.
The supporters started calling the police, and the police came to the warehouse.
My oldest son is 21.
Let me screenshot what Ashley
I just bathed this thing, baby. This thing smelling good right now. I brought y'all some pizza. All right, I'm gonna call you later, sis. Hey, where y'all been? Hey, you need to put that stuff on so you be black as ever and get in that damn pool. I brought that. Where's that stuff I brought, Rennie? I brought it here last night. I brought it here. Put that sunscreen on. You're looking like a Cuban.
Coffee no cream. You don't remember when the fight broke out in the warehouse?
You want to get
That's
done?
when all this started. That's when all this started. The fight from the warehouse. They was already going through a lot. But when the fight broke out in the warehouse, that's when it came. Everything started getting talked about. But I say Sharice and her siblings are very smart and intelligent.
I don't know why y'all don't use
her
that
sister
sunscreen.
and her brother has a good job. Yes, they do. So you know, one is she works for
baby. It'd be. I think he's mad because he's not the only child. That's why he's at. He mad because he ain't getting that guy. He ain't getting no money. It's definitely two sides to a story, baby. You know what I'm saying? But it's really three, baby. Me and Hills and the truth. He look.
Okay, guys.
He ready to get high, baby. Miss Sandra about that boy ready to get high, man. That's all about weed. He don't give a damn. He don't want to heal. He don't want no therapy. He already said. I walked in that house. My apartment was so nasty up there in Fairburn, Georgia. And I had gave him the apartment, y'all. I had like 8 months. I had 6 months left, 8 months left with it. Gave him the apartment. It was my little apartment I got from when I come up there and my house is being used as an Airbnb. And I just stayed at that apartment. This boy literally, I said, you're depressed, man. You ain't here, you ain't cleaning up. You know what he said? He say,
one thing.
Mix these 4 ingredients now and find out why celebrities are calling pink salt the natural Zep-bound. Girls, just head to the kitchen, grab a pot.
Ashley, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I do follow him. I got you, sis. I know who you're talking about now. I got it.
He say,
thank you so much, sis.
I'm trying to block somebody right quick.
One thing about you, anything that
he ended up saying, "Oh, I ain't depressed." Hey, baby, go look up a polygraph.
I know you're talking about now. I didn't think about it. I know you're talking about.
Go look up when a motherfucker passes that's lying. Go look that up. You don't even know the law. Y'all go out. Oh, he passed a polygraph test. If so many people done passed him and they was lying.
Okay, Miss Ashley.
Y'all up here believe. Oh, I believe him. He passed a polygraph test. Y'all know how many people done passed a whatever the hell that thing called. Y'all better get y'all I lied repeatedly on a polygraph for a law enforcement job and passed. Get off of here, baby. Them polygraph tests can't even stand in court. Get off of here, baby. Talking about a polygraph. My child is a compulsive liar. Compulsive liar is the best ones to pass a polygraph test. Ren, you got to go to Chile to practice. What's up, boo?
Hey.
What's good?
Thank you for the
y'all at the skating range?
queens that sent me coffee. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much.
We're doing the fundraiser for the shit department.
Well, I'm bringing her, but keep her. You know I always tell you to keep her out. Don't let her be grown.
Yeah, okay. You bringing the boys too?
Oh, boys gonna be there too?
It's open skate night, but we get the proceeds.
Yeah, keep her on them.
It's only for 2 hours.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna keep her on. Please do, because I don't, them boys and that stuff. No, them little girls are ready these days, honey. You know we was little 12-year-olds too before. Yeah. Yeah. But I bring her. Okay. Which one it is? The one in Bradenton?
Yeah, Astro Skate.
Okay. All right. I bring her.
All right. Okay.
Indicated don't like to go to stuff like that. Now they think they too big for it, I guess.
Yes, I was watching that live when they were in the warehouse working, and she
My daughter
told him
is good, y'all. She's not pregnant.
Yes, that's how all that
do a
started.
lot of skits.
Yes.
I'm finna block them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you will never follow me till I'm finna unfollow you. Get off my goddamn page.
I was on that live that night too. Yo, that shit.
Get off my damn page.
Crazy.
I'm part of the LGBT too, and I stick beside the real ones, not the fake ones. I'm part of it too. I'm the B. Boo boo. I'm the BB. I'm the B. Come over here and let me run. Oh, whatever, baby. You got this mama from the projects. I ain't professional, baby. I'm pro ghetto. I'm pro ghetto.
She take care of kids.
Okay?
I must
say.
They
be here from the project. That's why I'm ready for whatever. That's why I ain't scared. That's why I'ma still walk with my head held high. Don't give a damn what rumor a hater put that there on me. I'ma still walk. You ain't, like I told you, ain't gonna P Diddy me. You ain't gonna T.I. Tiny me. But that's what y'all do. Y'all like to believe everything y'all hear. Soon as a big holler rape or whatever, holler sexual assault, molestation. You can't believe everything. People done been lied on for real. And I'm gonna keep getting money and keep going hard to make sure these three that respect me is taken care of. And it's just that.
Terry crazy. Yes, down
Thank
south.
you, baby,
I remember
Miss
that.
Flower.
Very funny.
I appreciate you, Bart, for me, Rough Riders. I'm gonna say Bart for me, the ones. I'm gonna do the what they call when you put your hand, what they call it again? Lamar Jackson, y'all ass. Lamar Jackson. Who Lamar Jackson, that's what he used to do. He put his hands in front of people's faces or something? No, he did it on the camera. He put his hand Lamar Jackson, me a bitch. He's a famous football player from Baltimore. No, Florida. He from Florida, what part?
That's hard to
he from where Kodak Black from.
Right, that's so true, Latae.
Have to stay on your kids. Hell yeah.
It is.
I love all your skits. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, baby. God is good, and all the time, God is good, sugar. I just be living my life like it's golden. I'm blessed and highly favored. Y'all got to get this vegan book. I'm finna get right on my diet so I can be fine like I used to, because this guy's out of Miami. He came here and cooked for me. When that was, last year he cooked, or the year before? I think it was like last year in January. But he's a black guy that does a lot of vegan food. He done stuff for Rick Ross. He's cooked for your boy. What that rapper name y'all like? Y'all favorite rapper? The other one. NLE Chopper. He cooked for him. I don't want no moderators. I'm good, baby. Listen, I like them haters. I get them when I'm ready. I can't be nobody's sugar mama.
Aspen Dental is on a mission to help people smile again. We take care of over 7 million patients every year, from cleanings and filling.
You know what I'm saying?
One, y'all,
Thank
I
you,
want
Rick
to
Jones. Let me block this scoop. Listen, to all y'all that if you believe whatever, get on, baby, and get off of here. That's all I can tell you. Get off of here. I love watching you. Thank you, Lillian. I was in a restaurant and your son didn't know me and he was just talking. I could tell he was not telling the truth.
Wow.
You have some good looking kids. I tried vegan for a day. Oh, you don't like it. I love your video. You are doing a good job. Thank you, baby. Aaron, I love you. Treat F the haters. Keep up the good job. Thank y'all. I just had told my fans, I said, watch how they come find me. They're going to be bringing up old stuff.
I definitely agree.
And look, soon as that boy done seen, oh, she back in that house. And probably like she got that apartment, won't let me have it.
I don't know if y'all know the house that she in right here.
You only making it worse for yourself for the relationship
to
ever work.
She had a big house that she owned
ain't gonna be able to get along until he start praising on the God. It was in a gated
community, but she sold that house.
He could still be gay.
She bought this house.
One thing I don't give a damn about.
Well, no, she bought the house in Atlanta first. She still got that house. That's an Airbnb.
And you need to start praying. He don't pray. He don't talk about God.
She bought that house,
even really
like
he don't even care for church. Nothing. No, I ain't got no slushy thing. I mean, I got a.
I want to find.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all for 2 years ago.
No.
You know, you are a great mother, and I love your skits. Thank you. But yeah, and I had to go off on TikTok. No, I don't let nothing stress me out, y'all. I'm so blessed and highly favored. I don't let that junk stress me. I went out and had me a good time last night. Came home, went to my other apartment before I came here and got some things and stumbled and went up there and hung out and played spades and all that there and drunk and we all laughing and cussing each other out and hugging at each other and all that there again. And honey, I had a blast last night. I woke up and damn near forgot what I had done, who I cussed out.
What's funny, Ray? I hear you up there.
Ray, did she eat her pizza? Yeah. Y'all want what Brady? He ain't want none? Take that trash out, man.
Sometimes you just have to let your kids go. You know? Love them from a distance. You have to just let them go. Especially when you see they're not going to, do right. You know, like I said,
why they keep
I can't talk about what happened in the house. I don't know what happened in the house. But something did happen to him because his mother did talk about it. But it wasn't on behalf of her. But he did talk about the situation.
For $25.
Who was the lady? She know who y'all live at?
Yeah.
And I think that was in CP custody also with the little girl. They was in CP custody.
Ain't nobody was in there to open the gate for y'all? Y'all can't be jumping no damn gate because it look like they don't know if y'all live over here. Y'all can't do that.
I was asking us, do we live over here? And Brady said, yes. The dude just let Brady do it.
Don't say what we live. Huh?
The dude just let Brady do it after Brady told where he lived in his last name.
And did they came and kicked y'all out after that?
I don't think so, Ashley.
Kick y'all Brady out too?
It's the lady who always did somebody else.
Yeah, because I got to go down and get my new key fob. The other one don't work. He's saying all that because he need money, dummy. He just said it 3-4 years ago. This been out. And he brought it back up again because he wanted to make money. He told this whole story 3-4 years ago. He done lived with me ever since. You got to understand, he need money. What the hell you mean why he doing this? He doing it for money. He ain't doing it for no healing. You can't heal through the internet. The internet ain't going to help you heal.
That's true.
When it come to that, if he came here to get money. He need money. He finna make but 3-4 grand and they're gonna be gone. You better know it, Mika. He finna be broke.
Because he takes his money on and just smokes it.
They don't disqualify because they're scared to disqualify your videos. Y'all need to go over there and report him like his people reporting me. Since he doing it for money. It's for the love of money. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing this because he need healing. Hello? Girl, yeah, Courtney done went back on TikTok talking again about trying to bring up to my sexual assault of him.
Like I said
and
again,
all that.
it's not going to help.
Nah, because you mad because you need some damn money. I said, this boy talked about this 3-4 years ago, done lived with me, just moved out my apartment a little minute ago, and now you mad and want to go lie to my mama put a line, adding all kind of extra shit line. He don't want to work.
You already gave him somewhere to fucking live. Shit.
He don't want to work. He don't want to work. He don't want to work. He work and quit the job.
Exactly, Joanne.
I don't like that though, cause this bitch don't.
Your own mama, and then you got people coming in, these little young ass getting slick, and you know I be ready to slide one of them or put up. You are a girl. You gonna get one of these kids? They run up on me while I'm out and about. They get in my face saying anything about that bitch. On God, I'ma snap. On God, I'ma snap. Or pay a bitch and tell their ass, or don't come in my face about what this boy saying. And then it's the fact that you putting this shit out there, your kid, your brothers and sister can get bullied, and people be, oh, your mama sexual with y'all too?
Yeah, that's
like
true.
You doing shit, you don't care about your kid.
I don't like that, friend. Damn. And you just getting your numbers and shit back up. Now you trying to make it look bad and shit.
He jealous. He see that shit eating him up.
Celebrate your victory with Michael's Custom Framing, where your memories become lasting works of art.
They go to school and everything.
He jealous. He see I'm making money and I'm good over here.
I don't know if y'all remember when things got real tough in this saga. Treese sent her 2 boys with their grandmother that lives in Florida. Their father passed away, which is the twins. Their father passed away, so she sent the twins to their grandmother's house. Grandmother kept them, I think, for like a year or so, something like that. Sent them to school and everything because she was afraid for the twins because she was getting attacked so much. And people was calling CPS on her, and she got tired of CPS coming to her house. But she kept the daughter with her, but she sent the twins to their grandmother's house. Matter of fact, Treese was living in Atlanta then, and the house that she owned down there now, that's an Airbnb. That's where it happened at. That's when she took the kids. She drove them to Florida, and they started staying with the grandmother. And then I think after a while, she went back and got the kids back. But she took the kids there for the kids because of their safety.
And it's like, oh, I'm finna go.
It ain't like you excluded him in anything. You included him in a few of your shit. So shit, but you got to take it and run with it. Shit, I don't put you on the pedestal. I don't put your name on it. But you got to keep it up, just like I am. Shit, put in the work.
Don't want to do no skits. I told him I'd help him get his Facebook page popping. If he just built another one because he said his monetization was messed up. I don't want to do that. I'm going to just let go of Facebook. I'm going to just let go of TikTok and all that.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. It's sad, man.
Where he at now?
He lived in Northport with one of his gay friends, but I heard they got evicted.
Damn.
He lived with it.
So now he needs you to come to the rescue, and because you ain't on his time, now you the bad person, and evil, and all this extra shit.
Yeah. And then you know the kid, you ain't no mama, you a deadbeat. And you know all the gay community gonna defend them, not all of them, because there's a lot of gay people, but a lot of gay people ain't defending that shit. They really just minding their own business and living their own life. But you got the ignorant young ones in the LGBTQ that's coming and talking about, oh, I believe him. And then you got some dumb, mentally disturbed. Yeah, trying to get some money. One lady talking about, you need to, I believe your son, and he's not a devil. Girl, shut up.
And do y'all remember when Treese was in the car that night and she was talking to Courtney about the boy that he was messing with from New York? And that was the boy that told Courtney, don't say nothing to your mother. Don't take no money from your mother. Stay in your room to yourself. Don't do nothing for your mother. Do y'all remember when that boy told Courtney that? I remember that too.
I blocked her too. Y'all want clout so bad they can't wait to talk about something like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, dog. But I've been good. God is good. I'm trying to get Miss Wonder prove we're gonna go see your mama. She wanna go see her. So we wanna go see. Yeah, I done did her visitation list. So I'm gonna check the day of tomorrow. Well, probably tomorrow and just see if they're
all right, y'all. This live is almost over. So let me take y'all into another one right quick. Hold on. I've seen one from 2 years ago that I do want to. Hold on, let me go back. So see, can I? Okay, let's see here. Let me see, can I find it? Just give me a second, y'all. Stay with me here. Cause you know, oh wait a minute. Okay, let me just click on this. So just give me a second. Hope it don't take too long, y'all. It was 2 years ago, so I got to go through some things here, okay? Just look for it myself. Okay. Sometimes we have to just let our kids just be who they're going to be. You know, when they get tired of, you know, people pumping, you know, negative things into their head, and they get tired of living the lifestyle that they are living. And I'm not talking about, you know, being gay or anything like that, but just a regular lifestyle that is not suitable for them. They will come around, you know, they will. Sometimes you just got to let God, you know. With this situation right here with them, I don't know if it will ever get right, because there's so much hurt and so much pain is in this family. You know, there's a lot of trauma has been going on, you know, so I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, I call things out as I see it. You know what I mean? I'm looking for it, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm strolling here. I'm strolling. And sometimes you can't help someone that don't want the help. You know? If they don't want the help, you got to let it go. I mean, I feel like this. I'm not going back to my goddamn mama house and she done did some shit to me like that. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn how much help I need. I help my motherfucking self. Because one thing about it and two things for sure, I know how to survive. Okay? And I know God going to be there every step of the way that I need him. So, you know, if you wasn't going to do right by your mom or whatever, why did you even go back? And I even got a video of him when he went back to his mother's house. And he had like everything was good. I watched that video, I think yesterday I watched that video. Okay, I'm coming up too because this is a year here. So I watched that video yesterday. So I said, okay. I thought everything was fine with them. I didn't know things came back out to where it was. I really didn't, y'all. It shocked me when I got the inbox. It really did. It shocked me. I'm like, wow. You know, so hold on, y'all. I'm getting into it. Let me see. She got a lot of videos there, baby. Let's see. I gotta wait every now and then to stay load up. I'm getting there. Just waiting till this load up. This was a sad saga, baby. I'm telling you, maybe when I say this was a sad saga, it really was. I think this saga was worse than Robert and Brianna saga. Okay. So now let's see here. I know the title. I remember when her kids was young. I'm just looking for the title. Okay, here we go. Got it. Sorry, y'all. It took so long with it. But I had to find it because it was from a couple of years ago. Okay, I'm trying to bring it up.
Dad, I'm Bud.
Let's count the smiles.
If you want to.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me get it from the beginning too, y'all, for y'all. And y'all put a 1 in the chat and let me know too if y'all can hear it.
I already said I can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? Go get somebody at the door, Rennie. Go get them towels. And now, you know, he need my help, but it's like, okay, you disrespected me so bad. I don't mind helping, but I don't want to deal with him, you know, on the level of even how he wanted my number to talk. I don't want to talk because I know he's disrespectful and I know I'm going to have to go off. So I already told him, give all the dirt. No, I'm clean. Give it. That in the bathroom.
Thank you, Brittany.
And thank you. New member, September, November, December, Keisha Price. And, you know, I got, you know, I was, you know, huh? Tell her we already took him out. Oh, she ain't getting any. Tell her I need a lot of small washcloths, baby. I need a lot of small washcloths because y'all only gave us 2, 3, and I'm a woman. I like to wash myself with 2 towels. So can you give me at least 8 towels? Okay, give me 4 now. Can you bring me some more, baby? I don't want to talk because when we talked the last time, it was an argument, and I don't have time. So I said I would help him, but I would have someone else go and do it for me. I'm not gonna go around him right now because I just had stated that I was saying to y'all that if you're going through it, I don't want anybody that ever did me wrong to come back around me when they're going through it. I want you to come back around me when you're good and up. Because I know it's real. Because if I allow me and him to get back talking and things don't go right for him, guess what? Pin his cash out. Yeah. I don't know what's his cash out. Do anybody know his cash out? Y'all can show him some love, help him out as well. Because I'm only gonna do $2,500. You know, I have a lot going on myself. I have a lot of bills, and I was telling my brother, look, life ain't. Life and for me as well too. I have bills too. You know, I kick out $15,000 a month. Facebook be messing with our money. I bring in $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month from them, but I have to pay IRS. I have to pay the state. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I take care of my priorities, and I don't know why my child ain't built like that, like me. Like why? You know what I'm saying? So I am gonna give him $2,500, but I feel like this. A lot of y'all keep coming to me, and I say, you know what? Since we bring all our business to the internet, bring this there, and he should be mad. Tell your truth. Stop being ashamed. I was telling another content creator, talk about what you're going through. Ask for help. You know, but if I'm gonna help him with us, I'm only gonna give him $2,500, but I'm not giving it to him. I'm gonna give it to my friend. She's gonna go with him, and she's gonna help him find another place. Because I'm not gonna pay. He's behind in $3,000 and some dollars in that place, and then he's got to worry about another rent this money coming. I mean, this new money coming that's gonna bring it to $5,000. So you need what I used to do, honey. I would find me another place. Times get hard, so I told him that he need to be looking for another place. I told my brother, telling me I help him with another place, but I'm not going to pay that money if he's going to keep being behind. So he need to find some cheaper so he can afford. Because a lot of times y'all got to understand, you don't have to try to live like the Joneses or live like this and that. When listen, he could find a nice little place in Union City, $900 a month, $800 a month. He has to think. And even if you're watching this, you know, you need to get something cheaper so you can be able to afford them bills. You know, so to all y'all that even helped destroy me and keep coming on my page saying, oh, you did this to your child like a girl, help him out too. Help me out. Send me the money so it can help me, because I'm definitely gonna help him. I'm not gonna keep nothing. So I don't know his cash app at all, y'all. But educated and ready. Come here. This is how they feel. Come sit right here next to me because I want them to continue looking at the backdrop.
She said next.
Come over this way. I raise all my kids to love each other. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to hear what they had to say about helping my son. Come here.
Yes.
Hold on. Can you wait, grown ass? God damn, you an Aries for real. You gonna go live with his ass next in a minute. What do y'all feel about me helping y'all brother? Should I help him or not?
Help him. Yeah, help him.
Why y'all want me to help him?
Because he your son and God don't like ugly.
You see this shit they say?
He your firstborn. He your baby.
Y'all, even though we went through it, I still should help him.
Yeah.
Why y'all love him or something?
Yeah, he our brother. Why wouldn't we love him?
Oh, y'all feel sorry for him? Do I ever teach y'all to hate him or talk about it? Do I ever teach y'all to hate him because of his preference?
No.
Why? How do I tell y'all what? Why? How I raise y'all to love
love each other.
Yeah. And some parents teach their kids to hate their brothers and sisters that's gay and stuff like that. And some kids grow up hating their own siblings because of the choice they make with that situation. But I never would raise y'all to hate each other no matter what life you choose. A rockhead, a gay, a killer. I don't give a damn. You're gonna love each other. But I talk to them, I always ask them stuff because, that's how we operate. I don't teach. That's why a lot of people can say whatever they want about me. But my kids love each other. And I've never tried to instill in them to hate their brother. Even when he did me wrong, I never sat down and say, oh, y'all can't talk to him at all, because of what he did to me. I really raised them to love. They have so much of love in them, even though I'm a mean person at times, but the love is there within all of us. But I just feel like there's a lot of y'all keep coming to me about the abundance, and that's why y'all need to know he's struggling. He's struggling, and he can't give y'all money right now. Maybe, because of what he's going through. Maybe, hopefully, he get on his feet and he can go ahead and bless you all back. But right now, he's definitely struggling. So I just would like, people, all y'all that have so much to say, help him out too, Since we disobey our Father in heaven and still he looks out for us, he loves us unconditionally, even though we can be fools sometimes. That's great. Teach them to love. Amen. You not mean. Help him, Trees. And Latrice, honest to goodness, you are a hell of a mother. God will continue to bless you. Thank you, baby. But I definitely just want everybody to know, because I've had so many people on my page getting slick, people inboxing me about my son owing them money. And, I was like, Lord, I pray he don't get hurt out there doing this, because it's something going on. I knew something was going on. I felt it. I didn't know, but I felt something was going on. When people kept coming to me, he took my money, he blocking me. I'm saying to myself, he got to be going through something. He's struggling over there, because why is you not sending these people their stuff? And all I can say is, I'm like, since we bring everything to the book, let's talk to the people to see what their suggestions would be. Should I help them? Should I not? Even though my friends say, Trees, even if we tell you not to help him, because some people say, I wouldn't help his ass. I let his ass suffer. Some people say, no, help him, but, just stay away or let somebody else do it or whatever. So I probably most likely get the money to either my brother and his old lady or my homegirl to go take him to look for a place or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to talk to him right now, y'all. I don't want to discuss. I don't want to have that. I want him to get on his feet and then we could talk. Once he get himself together, I will feel more safe, because I can't trust my own child right now with the things that he said, the threats, things that I know I would never do to my mom. And my mama have put me through hell worse than he feel I put him through. But my mom definitely have put me through a lot of stuff, and I still respect my mom, and I would never hit her. I might cuss out or say some cuss words about her, but I ain't say it to her in her face. My mama was not a mama. My mama never took care of me. My mama never got me the things I need and wanted. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how I love her more than my own son loved me. And I was his mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's a hate that he had for me, but I don't want to be the person that you only call when you need me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, call me when you need me. I need you to call me when you're good and on your feet and say, hey, how you doing? All right? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I'm not going to be talking on the phone because right now it's just, I need you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you owe me. I've done my part. I took care of him now. I raised him. And I've taught him, he say, my mama showed me a lot of things. You've seen a lot of things. You seen me selling drugs. You should know how to go sell drugs then. You see me boosting. You should know how to go boost. You see me out there. You don't see me trick a couple of times, make me a couple of money, pay some bills. You should know how to go goddamn trick and make some money. I mean, you see me do all this and he throw that in my face. He told my sister say he told her that. But it is what it is. I'm mad at her too right now. But it's just like this. We all have seen our mothers go through some things, and a lot of times y'all have seen y'all mama do way worse things than me, and it made y'all become a better person to where you say, you know what, I don't want to see my mama out here doing this. I want to get up on my feet and help my mom. I don't want my mama out here selling drugs. I don't want my mama out here stealing. I don't want my mama out here selling her coochie to pay a bill.
Hey, sweet sensation.
So don't ever use that against y'all mama.
Yeah,
we
that's
make
true.
a lot of decisions in life
sweet
because
sensation.
we're trying to make sure y'all have food on the table and clothes on your back. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever judge our parents because of the bad choices they made in life, especially if they helped you and took care of you with the bad choices that they made. Okay, I just want any child to understand this. Teenagers that might have seen their mom and dad do some very wild things. You know what I'm saying? It either should make you want to be a better person. Say, let me go to school and finish. Some of y'all parents can't read or write.
I forgot you was over
some of
there
us
too.
Don't have that intelligence that y'all might be born with. You know what I'm saying? Some of our kids are smarter than us. So don't ever judge your parents because of the bad decisions they made to make sure you have food on the table, a roof over your head, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Just please don't use that against your parents, because I know I did some things, and Courtney might have seen a lot of things, but Courtney, you know what I'm saying, it didn't kill you. You know what I'm saying? Courtney was already born who he was gonna be, born the way you born with his behavior issues. God already knew who he was gonna be. Even if I was a mom that went to church, served God, whatever, he was gonna be who he was gonna be. And so it ain't because of the choices I made, because there's a lot of kids I've seen some very bad things. They became lawyers, doctors, and became better than anybody in their family.
That's true.
You gotta take you gotta take your trauma and your pain, and you have to use that to make you better and make you stronger.
And didn't I say that, y'all?
And make you go hard in life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
My son trauma, he don't have the trauma I had in life. He can't touch my trauma. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass towed one good time in the tub. I got my ass towed about 10. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass, he got his ass whooped with a stitcher cord one time. I got my ass towed about 20 with a stitcher cord. So it's like, look, you gotta understand, don't think because I was hard on you for some things. I didn't just whoop you because I looked at you and said, you look like your daddy, you look like your grandma. I'm gonna whoop you. I whooped you for some things that you did, and I never show favoritism. I never show favoritism because all of them get their ass. I'm a very hard mother. Like he doesn't see how hard I can be on them at times. So it ain't no, she show favoritism, she like them more because I'm, you know what I'm saying? Aiden have some ways. Aiden do some very strange things. You know what I'm saying? I have to, and I have to jack all of them up. So it ain't no favoritism. I hate you because of this, or I hate you because you gonna be this way. No, baby, it ain't that. Because believe me, these kids over here give me hell, and they ain't perfect neither, but they're still mine. And all I pray is that they don't hate me and grow up and be like, oh, we hate you, mama. We feel this way because you was mean to us or you whooped our ass. You got to think of the fact, well, you know what, mama, you whooped our ass, but we still living, and you made sure we kept some clothes and roof and food, and you ain't play about us, and you'll fuck a bitch up about us, and you be ready to fight about us, or you'll pay a bitch to test about ass up about us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to think of all the things your mom did. Y'all were throwing our face all the bad and stuff, but when, if things going great for you, and I get them that camera to talk, they're going to talk good. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, you can tell the bad and all, But when things go bad, our kids will make us look like the worst, their biggest enemy. You know what I'm saying? They'll make us look like their biggest enemy because of one little thing that we do. You know what I'm saying? And all the good, I've been the mom, I've been the daddy. I deserve, goddamn, give me some flowers. Give me, you know what, mama? Yeah, you was hard. But you know what? I did some fucked up shit. Us kids gotta take You got to take responsibility for the actions that you the things you did. Goddamn it, you know we all did some shit. That's why I forgive my grandma, my mama for the way they told my ass up, because I was a terrible little girl. I did some very nasty, evil little shit, you know. So I look back and say, shit, I deserve them ass whoopings. I could never hate my grandmother and mother because they whooped my ass, because when they talked to me, talking did not help. Talking did not do shit for me. It took for a man, my cousin Stephen Lee, the one y'all see me on the camera with all the time, whoop my ass. And my grandma would whoop me and I would go to school 2 days later and be bad again. My cousin Stephen Lee whooped my ass. And I wasn't bad until that bitch went to prison. I was so happy he went to prison, baby. I was the happiest little bitch. When he whooped me, he tore my ass up and I was good. So it take a man to beat your children. Sometimes women, we got to get a man to whoop our children's ass.
Yeah, she did.
But we got to stand right there because a man will tell that ass. Ooh, baby, a man ass whooping ain't baby different from a woman. And the way he whooped my ass, baby, I went to school and was good for 2 weeks. I ain't go flip nail, dance, hit nobody, baby. I was the best. Okay. What the fuck they gave?
That's your preference,
my cousin gave me an ass whooping when he was
I wasn't there, so I don't know who
every desk that I was celebrated.
So you don't believe, you shouldn't believe.
You know what I'm saying? My grandma ass whoopers couldn't do nothing for me. I screamed, I holler, I had whoops every goddamn.
My daughter come out
and
and
it
say
did
something
not
like that,
make
you believe
me
them, and you wasn't in my house. Wow.
Who she thought she was gonna make me be. It took for me to turn 17 years old to wake up and say, let me get my shit together. I'm finna be 18, you going to prison. You going to jail, Trees, you keep acting stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Joanne.
Counseling. I took counseling. I did therapy. Ain't none of that shit helped me. It was me. It's you that have to want to change. People be quick to say, y'all need to do counseling, y'all need to do therapy. Bitch, listen here. God is my counselor. God, me praying.
Yes,
all I need, because a lot of motherfuckers we go sit down and talk to got their own goddamn issues. You know what I'm saying? It took for me to learn on my own as I grow. As I got older, that's why I look at them. I say, Lord, I can't wait to get older. God damn it, hurry up and grow up, because I know they're gonna be better as they get older. They're gonna have more common sense.
Accountability.
They're gonna,
of things
understand a lot more,
things that we have
and
done.
be able to be more free to where I ain't got to be as hard as I am on them. 16, 17, okay, go ahead and have some fun. Goddamn, if you out there having sex, scrap up, protect yourself. But I still need to know where you're at all times. I'm at GPS shit. I'm gonna still be tracking your goddamn ass.
Do I think more things?
I'm not going. I slept the whole day when I got a good ass whooping.
Like
I never
going
could
out
sleep
with them,
when I got
having their
ass
little
whooping. I be
one-on-one
scared.
dates
They
alone,
gonna come in and whoop me again.
Going out to
but my grandmother did me so wrong. Y'all see a lot of my. I feel like that's what she did me so wrong. I'm lying. She told my ass up. Goddamn it. But I felt like she was wrong. But as I got older, y'all see how my relationship is, what I come through for, but she's still just so goddamn stuck in her ways.
I can agree with him on that.
Who she is, so I just get away from her, because I could have hated my grandma. I could have held a lot of things against my grandma.
Just leave the kids and
that
stay in the room
I
all
didn't
the
like
time.
in
You
that
didn't even
household.
watch them.
But I looked at life and said, you know what? I thank God for her, because she could.
So I think some of those things upset him too. And it's okay. And he have a right to feel that way. I will never take his feelings away from him. But like I said, what she just came in here and said, I believe, Courtney. You can believe what you want to believe, sweetheart, because I'm not even going to get into that. Because that's a sensitive subject, because I was not there when it happened. And I said that before, and I'm going to keep on saying it. I was not there when it happened. So on my platform, you won't hear he did that or she did that. Not on my platform. So you can go to somebody's platform if you believe that. Okay? Because I was not there. But do I believe Trees could have did things better? Of course. Do I believe that family have trauma? A whole bunch. Okay? Do I believe they should have all came together to get counseling so this one blew as far as it blew up? Absolutely. But again, hey, Trees, hey baby, how are you? They really need counseling. Yes, they do. Really, really actually need it. And I think at this point they still can use it, But what I'm trying to say to let me see, Miss Ann that came in my chat. Miss Ann, won't you go and tell Courtney that if your mother did this to you or not? I was not there. I didn't see it. I don't know. But by you keep coming out telling your story over and over and over, it's not helping you, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? It's damaged you even more. Won't you try to get help and heal your wounds for you and not your mother and not no one else. So you can be a better person in society, productive, help other people with their pain and their hurt if they have went through the same thing or something similar to what you went through, Miss Ann. Won't you go and tell him that? Because I'm quite sure you're an older lady by your name and not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying. Okay, tell Courtney that. Tell him to stop coming out every other month or every other year to talk about this same story, because the story is old. It's not getting anywhere. He see his mother didn't go to jail. Charges couldn't be pressed on her because it was so old, right? So how can we make this boy better, Miss Ann? How can we heal him, to pour into him, to make things better for him, Miss Ann? How can we do that? And I'm saying this to you, Miss Ann, because of your comment, right? Because if I knew a child that was going through so much trauma as this boy, right, I will go to him with an open mind and an open heart with love, right? And I will pour into him with love, not negative. I wouldn't even tear down his mother, even if I didn't know the mother, right? I will pour into him, tell him things that he should do. If I could help him, you know, that's what I'm saying. Because this is not making the situation better, Miss Ann. This is hurting him even more by coming out here, keep telling this story. So we know he's still hurting about a lot of things because he keep coming out telling the story. But also he's telling the story because he said, if you go back and watch his TikTok, Miss Ann, he's saying this because he needs money. So I'm going to keep telling my story. I'm broke right now. I need money. Did you see that, Miss Ann? I don't know if you've seen that, but I'm letting you know what he said. You know what I'm saying? Because you so invested in something that you fucking don't know nothing about. Because we was not into this home. Okay? We was not there. We only can take what we heard. Just like with the true story. We was not in that home to know what really happened in that home. But we are giving our perspective what we feel. Like we said, we feel like the truth didn't beat her, right? But I do feel like it was verbal attacks against her verbally, right? And I feel like I said that time when LaTruth said he was going to go out and get it somewhere else. That was dead wrong to tell your wife, right? We all agree to that, right? But I'm not going to come out here and bash and just, you know, talk about Breonna's children and, you know, all that stuff. I said in her case, too, being that she didn't grow up in a good, stable home, role model home like she said she did, go out and get counseling to heal yourself, to better yourself, to be more productive in society, to help people and tell people what you went through. You know what I'm saying? You can build you a platform off of that. That's what I'm saying. Who is Miss Ann? Miss Ann was in the comments coming here talking crazy. I ain't want to curse her ass out, so I had to tell her that. That's all. She ain't nobody. Nobody I can't handle. You feel me?
He could have just let my mama sign me up for. Stop calling me. Y'all gonna go to messing up my goddamn video, man.
Right in everything that she did.
Stop calling me. Let me block her.
We're not saying she's right in everything we did because she's not.
Y'all can still hear me because these people go to calling me, messing up my damn video.
We're not saying
Poetic
that.
Mason, hey, new members September, November, December. Poetic Mason Brown,
this so old.
September, November,
he did
December.
the same thing 3 years ago. It's a money grab for him.
New member, welcome to the team.
They were sending him money back then. I remember that, sweet sensation.
Baby, I wish my baby daddy could have been there for Courtney because I would have let him go stay with his daddy. Oh, he would have had custody of him. I would have gave Courtney right to his damn daddy. Or whatever, honey, because
what can you tell him better? What can his people on TikTok
I would have let their ass go stay with their daddy, but their grandma here, but they most likely would have been with their grandma because their daddy was an old thug, and my baby daddy would have probably still been out there selling his drugs and doing what he do. And Jackie, no, I am, honey, let them stay with you, honey. They go with their daddy when he ain't doing his wrong, but baby, when he doing his wrong, he didn't need to be with you. You know what I'm saying? It would have had to be a little understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my baby daddy, I would have rather.
Keep sharing your story, Courtney. Don't let nobody shut you up. Don't be quiet. Be quiet. This shit is 4 years fucking old. What are we doing here? This is why do you think I stopped talking about Breonna? It's old. Let people live their life and go on with their life. You feel me? Now, everybody might not feel the goddamn same. Now, if I see something that she do and I want to speak on, I will speak on it. But overall, I never dogged her. Like, dogged her. I never did that because I don't want to do nobody like that. Because I don't want nobody to dog me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to do me like that. But what can y'all go over there on that TikTok in that boy live and tell him positive? I can for sure right now, if 100 people go in that goddamn chat and tell Courtney the shit that I'm saying now, Courtney might curse him out and block him. Because that's not what the fuck he want to hear. Courtney want to hear, what's your cash app? Okay? Oh, this is my cash app. That's what I'm saying. Somebody somewhere has to bring some positive into something. But we know a lot of people's not going to do that because people love the mess. They love the drama. So nobody's not going to go in Courtney chat and tell Courtney what I just said. Courtney, how can we resolve this? How can we help you to get over this? Is there anything we can do so you can get better? What can we do? Is there anything we can do? Can you call me behind the scenes? Let's talk about it. No, that's not going to happen. Because Courtney wants to dog his mother. Courtney does not want to heal for himself. Courtney wants to be the person that he wants to be. Anybody that's on Courtney's side, Courtney like it, but Courtney wants money. Courtney wants money for what? Because what Courtney wants to support his weed habit. Courtney has a bad weed habit. Courtney been smoking weed for a long time. Evidently, it done got a little worse than what it was before. So this is what Courtney like. Courtney don't want to get up here and get his own place. Courtney want to keep living with people and don't want to work. He want to be on live all day popping shit. That's not the way of living. That's not. When are this going to come to a cease and to an end and you don't want to talk about it anymore? Because if this is so painful and so hurtful for Courtney, why does Courtney keep bringing it back up? Because if something's so hurtful and painful to you, yes, don't get me wrong, you're going to talk about it. You're going to talk about it. You're going to get it all out. Because that's your story. That's your hurt. That's your pain. But after 4 years, it died down and you want to bring it back up. I guess a lot of people probably don't understand what I'm saying. And they probably see wrong in what I'm saying. But I know damn well I can't be wrong in what I'm saying. Like, come on. At some point, it got to get better for you, Courtney. But you have to be the one that make it better, Courtney. You say your mother don't want counseling. She already admitted she don't want counseling. Get it right for yourself, baby. And I'm not even here to dog you out. But I'm here to tell you, get it right for yourself, not for this internet. This internet gonna be the cause of you staying down and never have nothing. Because what you're gonna do, Courtney, you're gonna keep sitting here depending on cash apps and all that type of shit. That's what you're gonna depend on. You're never gonna get up and say, let me get a job. I want to do better for me. I want to heal for me. I want to be who I was before. I want to give back to the community. That's what you have to realize right now, Courtney, because some of those people, Courtney, they don't care about you. You may got a few in your chat that care about you, that can be telling you great stuff, but 90% of them, I can guarantee you, they don't give a damn about you, Courtney. They don't. And I'm just being real with you. I'm being straight real. What's going on, my Hollywood? Hey, King, what's going on? Just like when I got my divorce, you think I was going to keep coming up here telling my story every day? No, because I'm healed. I feel good about it. It's done. It's over. A lot of shit I ain't even want to fucking discuss. I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to counseling. I healed myself because I want to be a better person. I wanted to be better. Okay? I want to know who I was again. I want to build my self-esteem again. I wanted to love again. I wanted to love people again. Not only a man, I wanted to love everybody again. I didn't have no love because I was hurt. I was bitter. I was angry. I didn't want to be that person all my life. Because you know why? The person that you bitter and hate that goes on with their life, like your mother that went on with her life, she's not thinking about you, Courtney. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You done came bitter over this situation. And you shouldn't allow yourself to become bitter. When you become bitter, it turns into hate. You should never allow yourself to get this way and let this internet get you like that. You should have went and got healed a long time ago. You could have even wrote a book and told your story. If you didn't write 1, 2, and 3 parts of it, that's therapy. But your people ain't gonna tell you the real thing. They're not gonna tell you the real thing. Yes, do better for yourself, D. Absolutely. Yes, keep your business off the internet. This shit had already died down. And like I said, I'm not going to get deep into this story because this shit was real deep when it came out. So I'm just doing certain parts of it. I don't want to get deep into it anymore. I don't. But I just came out to talk about it because, you know, I was sent some shit that he was on, you know, over there saying that he needed money. And, you know, that's why he's telling his story again. I could not believe that he even said it out of his own mouth. I mean, goddamn, you think I'm gonna come and share my story about my ex because I need money? Hell no, because I don't give a fuck about it no more. Because I am good with it. If I need something, I go in the back end and ask one of my supporters. But I ain't gonna keep coming out here and sharing a story because I need some goddamn money. That shit is crazy. It's ridiculous. And we're not saying Treese is the best mother. We're not saying that. We're not saying that things that she did we did not like. We're not things that she did was distasteful. Things that she said was distasteful. But I can't say she did anything because I was not in that house. Now, I know the lady that she let move in her house that she didn't know because the lady was homeless. If some of y'all in the chat remember, she did reach out to the lady and the lady did do a live with her. And I can't remember what the live was. I can't remember the name of the live, but the lady did do a live with her one time. And the lady did told her story of what happened in the house and what did not happen in the house. Now, that probably been removed already. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make it better for yourself. You got to want to do right for yourself. You don't want to always keep coming to the internet to tell a story. After a while, this story going to be 5 years old. God damn. I mean, you can't tell a person how to heal, when to heal, but you can start your process on it. You can start your process on healing. Start your healing journey. That's all I'm saying.
Rather for if Reese would have got his life together, got, you know, did right, wasn't doing selling drugs no more, you know, and just doing better, I wouldn't mind, okay, get your kids. But he was still young, and on Reese would have probably still been balling out here living his life, doing his thing. So, you know, I would have preferred Jackie to get them. And Jackie, you know he would have. I know you defend your baby, but you know he would have still been out here thugging it. So it is what it is, goddamn it. And I would have gave them to you. And I know she would have been letting him get them, but goddamn it, if anything happened, then it's all fall on you, and I would have been mad or whatever. And I would have told, you know.
Hey,
so other than that, yeah. But
okay,
I am that mother. I don't take my kids away from my baby daddies. I don't put you on child support because you with another woman. I put your ass on child support when you out the balling.
They don't care about me. They don't care about him.
And you
they don't care about him dogging his
If God bless me, if blessings come through and my money good, I'm able to afford to take. I won't put you on child support. But I put my baby daddies on child support when I was struggling. Okay, when times was hard, you know. And Reese indicated them daddy died before I started making money. If he was still living, he wouldn't have been on child support. I would have took his ass off. If you know, because my blessing came through right after he died, I would have making good money, you know, 3-4 months later. And I was like, damn, you know, I wish he could have been here to see how good I'm doing. You know, look how good your baby mama doing. Let me block you, bitch. Don't come over here with all that. Make sure I block the right person. Yeah, that's her. Let me block this bitch on here putting on this contact people.
Oh Lord, that's how she talk, y'all.
New donation, my girl, Kashima Williams. New donation. Follow your heart, friend, but anybody disrespectful can't get a dime. See, I know, friend, you know how I go. You know, and I ask y'all all y'all opinion. But what you said, friend, I know you still gonna help. Cause you know how I am. But I'm not gonna pay this rent for him because that goddamn it, that's too goddamn much. He gonna have to find him something nice.
Now, y'all, that's the apartment I was telling y'all about. That he sat there and messed up his money. This is the apartment she's talking about, y'all.
Time, and we can't hold our kids to our same standards as us growing.
This is the apartment she's talking about, y'all. When he moved from the uncle's house, which is PJ, he moved from his house and moved in his own apartment. PJ kept him until he got 18. Once he got 18, PJ wanted him out. Okay, PJ was a married woman, a married man, blood, so on. PJ is now getting ready to have a baby, by his wife now, which is the brother, right? So what PJ did, PJ went and called Treese to ask Treese to help him with this apartment, which Treese did help him with the apartment after everything he did to her now, y'all. Let's keep in mind. She did help him with the apartment. When he got in the apartment, he started smoking so bad until he got behind them rent, okay? He started having people over there, partying in the apartment, smoking weed, taking trips, and he wasn't paying his rent. So that's how he got put out that apartment. This is the apartment that Treese is talking about now. So I guess they will hold her accountable for that. You can't hold her accountable for that because that was his apartment. That was his apartment.
Growing up. Thank you, baby. It's worse than what it was for us. These kids these days are very much so worse than what we was. These kids taking their parents' life for taking their phones. But grandma now take our beeper. We ain't finna do nothing to them. Our parents put so much fear in our hearts. A lot of us back in the days, we were so scared of our parents. We knew not to disrespect them. We knew not to say nothing out the way. You know what I'm saying? And these kids these days don't give a damn. It's like they looking at you wrong like now, 12 years old. I was scared to even give my grandma the wrong look. Bitch, if I gave her a look, I was behind closed doors where she couldn't see me. These kids here make you want to slide their ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on again. Because the little things they do, it will make you want to hurt them. And people don't understand. I'm like, like, come on, don't let when I say something to you, do a face, I'm ready to knock your ass out. Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to woosah. Because I know life ain't like it used to be where you could beat their ass. These kids are disrespectful, man. D.D. Smith, yes, they fear nothing.
PJ, if you got time, you can hit that link.
Understand this. It's really, this world is getting worse and worse.
It is.
And it's getting worse because of the things that men are adding to it. The more technology, all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I can see flying, because they say we're going to have flying cars. Bitch, cars going to be falling out the sky, hitting the ground. People, it's going to be more accidents, more death. I don't want no flying car. Baby, I want to stay down below. And if I see a bitch coming
I wouldn't have
down,
it.
Baby, at least I got a chance to try to get out the way. I don't want no flying car. I just want to keep it like with the gas. I don't want no electrical. I don't need to be pulling over and everybody. It just, y'all make it. Y'all make it.
All his friends was going to be there for him. But the same friends that he was smoking weed with in the park.
I take electric car when we can't get no more gas
didn't want to be bothered with
when
him.
They taking away the gas from us for good or something. But goddamn it, I don't want no electric car. I'd probably ride a bicycle. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with all this new shit they got going on. I pray that shit happen when I'm dead and gone. God, let that happen.
That's why you gotta be careful.
Because I'm just sick of these people around here adding all this extra shit in the world and it's
and
doing
be careful going against your mother no matter what, because
to our brain and our mental.
And he
what I'm saying?
Go
people
back.
get crazier and crazier. We got to pray harder than ever. But yeah, I just really feel like this. I just want all y'all to know that order abundance from my son. I left at 16. It was my best. It was best for me. Amen. Shit, I left at 14 and came back. But and we left again and came back again. I came back a few times. Shit. But yeah, I just want y'all to know right now, if y'all want to donate to him, if y'all know his Cash App, y'all can. If y'all want to reach out to him to help him, y'all can. I just feel like this.
And you see, she's still trying to help him, y'all.
To y'all that brought bunnies, that's what's going on with him. He's struggling, and he right now he probably need that little money to pay bills or pay on his lights or something to keep his lights on. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want to fly a car. Don't let your car either. Hell no, I don't want all that. I'd rather take a gas car. I just don't want people to keep coming to me asking me like I'm supposed to give y'all the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should see these people on my page. They on Instagram coming. Your son, it was like 2, 3 of them. Your son took our money. He blocking people. He
that's the story I just told y'all about. That's the story.
Because some of y'all that's coming to me couldn't even stand me and disliked me because of what my son said. And now y'all act like I'm...
That's the story I was telling y'all about earlier in the live. When he started selling stuff and they was buying stuff from him, he kept some of those people money. And they got upset because they didn't ever get their merchandise. So they contacted Treese on Facebook, Instagram, and they wanted their money back. And that's why I asked y'all, do y'all agree? Do y'all think she should have paid it back, or do y'all disagree? I disagree. I don't think she should have paid anything back from what her son did. You know, he was selling merch. You know, he took the people money and he didn't pay the people back. But the same people that sit out and dogged her and drug her were the same people that he effed over. Now, was he wrong for that? Absolutely, he was wrong.
I'm supposed to be the one that to cover whatever he made a mistake of. No, that's y'all fault for ordering from him and whatever. But y'all know why he ain't slit y'all buttons, because he's struggling. You know, but I didn't raise him to do stuff like that. I didn't raise him to take and to keep people money, because y'all know I don't keep y'all money. If you send me something for something, and if I can't get it to you, I'm going to send your money back. Okay? I'm going to send your money back. So I don't know where he get that from. That might have come from his daddy's side over there, but that, I'm going to definitely give y'all money back. But that ain't my problem. He's grown,
right, Brittany,
and he got to handle his own on that behalf. So yeah, if y'all would like to help him, if any of y'all know his Cash App, y'all can send him some money to help him out. But I'm telling him now, if you know, even if he get the money up for that rent, don't pay it. You need to move out of there. Don't stay there no longer. That rent is too much. Times are gonna get harder again, and these people ain't gonna be able to help you. And mama ain't gonna be able to help you every time you get in the jam. So your best bet is to find some cheaper, because I know you're gonna see this video. Find you something cheaper.
She still was
and start doing more work with Facebook and let TikTok go right now, because just do your promotions, because it don't seem like TikTok helping you. You better go on over to Facebook and do you some skits and make these people laugh and stop cussing and doing all that, because you know you're gonna end up losing your damn page. So stop all that cussing and doing all the extra stuff, and just do you some skits and have some fun. You got friends, you got somebody to help them do skits with you. You got to make moves right now. That's the best bet. I done taught you better than this. So go ahead and do you some skits. Go ahead and use your Facebook page for you got followers. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely, if anybody know any good apartments that's cheap, that he can afford, that's a nice area where he ain't got to worry about break-ins or people, you know, stuff like that. Because, I mean, they break in any damn well, even probably out there where he stay if they could. But I don't know where he live. But all I know is he need to find something cheaper and stop trying to worry about the damn living out there in the Buckhead or wherever the hell you live, Midtown. You better move and goddamn
this was
Douglasville. You and your city Fairburn somewhere over there.
Yes.
Stop.
When he first got the apartment, he didn't stay in there long.
Out there, $900-800,
and he was evicted because he was so far behind in rent.
You know what I'm saying? That you can find, and you'll be able to afford where you won't have to worry about struggle. Because $1,800, baby, I'm gonna tell you now, I wouldn't have been at your age. Yeah. Shit, I was struggling paying $700 or something. Oh no, I ain't had no shit. I was in a project. I ended up getting a project at 19, 20. And I was able to pay them like $8. But shit, when I was 23, 24, I was struggling paying $700 and some dollars a month. So the struggle is real right now, but you guys to keep a job and stay on the job, and also get your page popping. And that's how I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you through here, since this is how we talk any damn ways. When we argue and you disrespect me, and I have to cut your and disrespect your ass. But yeah, a lot of people, yeah, you owe him nothing but prayer, and she's still being a mother. Yeah, Lana P, forgive him. I forgive everybody, baby, but I don't forget. That's the problem. I don't forget, baby. I'm not gonna bring people around me and don't know what their intentions is of trying to hurt me or do something or set me up. I don't trust people.
Hey, Felicia.
I don't trust nobody. I don't trust my own children when they get old and they do me if they do me like this. you know, and do all that right there. What happened with me and him? Hell no, you know, he let my enemies get in his ear about me. He let my enemies talk to him. Hey, I don't give a damn what y'all going through, children. Don't let damn bitch disrespect your mama. I don't care if you hate your mama, mad at your mama. Don't let damn bitch get comfortable enough to call you and talk about your mama on no phone. Don't let it happen. I would never let nobody think they gonna just try my mama. I would hurt a bitch about my mama. And my mama, I told y'all my mama did me wrong. My sisters can tell you I stole. My sister, not my sisters, but my sister.
And that's why I told y'all this family has a lot of trauma.
I would never, don't ever let them bitch ever get too comfortable to disrespect your parent.
You know,
or
she'll
call
say
you and
stuff
talk to you about
but
anything.
She won't go into
to
like
try to get your mama to hurt your mama. Okay? Because believe me, them same bitches that call my child and talk to my child, a bitch can't call their children and talk about them, no matter how mad they get with their mama. They will never cross their parent. Okay? So it's a lot of things that bother me and make me feel like I can't trust my child to even have a relationship with him because how he let these same bitches get in his ear to have us when we just had a minute our relationship and made things work, and he let people call his phone and text it, oh, such and such want you, bitches that set up under your mama. That should have let you know right there how fucked up people can be. Like, damn, these people, my mama done helped these people. One bitch, I helped pay her light bill, water bill when she was behind. Or either light or water. I paid all that money for this hoe. And she sat there texting my child for other people. You know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers I done helped when they was down and out and they was ready to come get with my child and do whatever to tear me down. So he should have looked at it and said, damn, my mama helped these people and look how they doing her. My mama helped these same bitches calling me or texting me to hurt my mama. Boy, bitches can be evil. You have to learn from that. Like, think about, this my mama. Regardless of what the fuck we go through, this still my goddamn mama. And I can't call these hoes for $25 or $3,000. He can't call none of them and say, hey, them same motherfuckers that reach out to you. You can't call them and say, hey, I need your help. Can you help me? Can you help me? You can't even call them bitches. Never, don't ever, you know what I'm saying? Let people come to you about your parents, talking about them and dogging them out. Because one day you're going to need them again. And them same bitches that came talking and tell whatever you done told them and said, they don't give a damn. They using you for content. They use him for content. Oh, yeah, we need, so they can go to their pages and talk about stuff. They don't give a fuck about him. They never gave a fuck about you. They care about their own children. I forgive these motherfuckers out here, but I didn't forget. I would never I would never hang with them. I would never come to none they haven't. I don't feel comfortable enough to even be around them. But yes, I forgive what they did. But ain't no friendship going on. Ain't no kicking it with you. Ain't no coming into nothing you have. And don't invite me. A lot of people say, oh, once you come to the internet and do this to me as a friend, we done. We done. I could forgive, but I won't forget.
You only get one. Yep.
And that's how it go. You know what I'm saying?
And when she gone,
especially when
I miss my mom.
It's okay if a person came to the internet and say, yeah, me and Treese fell out because Treese didn't like what I said. I'm not gonna hold that against you. You tell them the truth. But if you get on that internet and be like, oh yeah, Treese dirty, Treese evil, she beat her kids, Treese this, Treese was sleeping with a lot of men, Treese was doing this and Treese was doing that. But oh no, the friendship over for good. I don't mind you coming to the internet saying, yeah, we fell out because she didn't like what I said and I didn't like what she said, and that was that. But when you go to digging deep and dogging me out, oh, my bad mama, lying, now you just say and said I'm a good mama. Now you mad at me, now I'm a bad mama. Those are the type of people I could never let back in my life. If me and Shima fell out and Shima went to the internet and said, oh, yeah, me and Treese don't talk no more, you know what I'm saying? She was mad at me from something that happened. I can still forgive and be cool with Shima again. Because Shima ain't go deep. She ain't dog me. You got people, Shima, how she was with her kid. Treese's a good mama. We might not see eye to eye, but Treese's a great mom. She take good care of kids. That's one thing I can say about her. I keep it real. Ain't nobody perfect. We all have our bad days. But Treese is a great mama. It's okay to make people, even when you're mad at people, it's okay to still make them look good. You don't have to make
what's going on.
Your hatred and how you feel.
I'm okay.
One thing about that,
I'm cool. You at work?
Yep. About to get off.
Oh, okay. Would you listen to some of it?
Yeah, I was listening. I came in like 5 minutes before I commented because just riding around, and I caught some of her talking about her son and what he's doing. I heard what you said about his son not paying the scammers or getting them not scammers, but the people who bought the stuff, and he basically didn't send them that. Yeah, I got to listen a little bit of it, and ever since watching this, I've seen a few clips now, like that people have put online about him and her and their relationship, and it's neither one of them. I'm not a big fan of either one of them at this point. Just because of the way I feel that he was raised. I think he was in my live the other night when I did that video with the woman whose son who was shot by the dad.
Yeah, that was sad, PJ, man. That shit had me in tears. I ain't gonna lie.
The mom did so little to protect the son.
Yup.
And the daughter. And
yes.
I see those same tendencies with in this situation is where you can do what you can and do what you will. And this Latrice is actually putting them in a better situation financially, but as a mother, I think she's hindering those kids more than helping them. And I think everything is about $1 instead of being about the well-being of their child. And which I see, like I even seen like recently they're talking about some court case where they're trying to have protection laws against families that use kids for content.
Yes, I seen that, PJ. I seen it. Yes.
And which ultimately is a great thing, but here's where I see that not really doing very much help because one is my family. And if it's taking care of our family and without putting our kids in harm's way, I believe whatever a parent has to do, I mean, you just got to do it for the family. As long as that kid is in school, kid is not facing no abuse. Sometimes you got the kids, whether it's hard to say if it's child labor because it's not really work, but it is kind of work. But there's all kind of kids that do like TV shows. So, and a lot of those kids, you see how they turned out. Look at the Disney curse,
Yeah.
So I think like that. I mean, her as a mom, I don't think that she's a bad person. I just don't think she has she has the mentality of a hood mom that she just didn't get on drugs.
Yeah, she always said she was hood and she was from the hood and she was from the project. She always said that. But what do you think about because this is 4 years old, right? So she did take him back in. Now I had stopped talking about this story. I was over it. You feel me? But when I started getting inboxes that he was going live because he needed money, what's up, Berry Boots? That he needed money, so he came back out with the story. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Why would you come back out with a story? Because you need money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to tell my chat, like, go and get healing. Go to counseling to heal yourself, to make you a better person. Okay, you have a lot of open wounds. You are still hurting right now from a lot of things. But by his chat, keep coming in there, helping him engage into the nasty things that were said and done or whatever. It's not making the situation better. What can his chat do to make this situation better? You know what I'm saying? Give him better advice. You know, now if I was going to his chat, I would tell him, baby, get counseling, go heal. You know, your chat is not giving you good advice. They just only ask you, what is your cash app? Drop your cash app, because they want him to continue this activity to dog his mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying everything she did is right. Everything she said was right. I'm not saying any of that. Yes, she have did things that wasn't right. She have said things that wasn't right. But what can his chat do to make him a better person in society, to be productive? You know what I'm saying? He can help people that have been going through things like him, that is going through things current like he's going through. What do you say about that, PJ?
Well, I don't think that his chat can do anything to help him. He has to help himself, for one.
Facts.
And for two, if his chat didn't enable him and they was trying to help him, then they wouldn't be his chat, because he wouldn't listen to them. And so that's why the people who he won't listen to, or people are telling, they just stop watching him, because they're like, he's not going to listen. He's not going to do what's right. He's not going to get the healing that he needs. He's going to do what he wants to do. And anybody that's not telling him what he wants to hear, he's not going to listen to. So his chat is doing exactly what he wants them to do. And that's going to be his chat. Once you get out of line, you're no longer his follower, his supporter. If he see you going against what he wants in life, he's going to excommunicate you like he did his mom. That's
right.
That's easy to see.
I agree. I definitely agree. And he trying to hold his mom accountable for, you know, when his dad wasn't in his life, when his dad was, locked up for many years. What do you think about that? I mean, I feel like why do he holding his mom accountable for when the dad was in jail? Because the mom had been split up from the dad when the dad went to jail.
It just depends on what the dad went to jail for, and then in the sense that when the dad went to jail, what did he go to jail for, and also was his dad in his life prior to that, or was the mother, telling him a bunch of bad things about his father, or was she keeping him away? Was he old enough to realize that she was keeping him away? There could be many factors in that, but
right,
regardless of what, if he's mad at her for that, he's obviously mad at the wrong thing. Because if his dad committed a crime, then why are you mad at your mom?
Right.
Because unless it was like, unless she like turned him in or set him up or anything of that nature. Other than that,
no, he did his own crime. He definitely did his own crime.
So he's obviously mad at the wrong person. But I could tell you what, the reason why he mad at her is because who else he got to be mad at?
That's true.
That's true. He see his mama as the enemy from here on out.
Right, absolutely. And then the aunt that he was staying with, which is the mom's sister, that's when he first went and started staying with her. He started stealing from the mother's sister's husband. And he wasn't cleaning. He didn't want to work. He wanted to smoke weed, this and that. And then that's when they got rid of him out of that house.
Yeah. Well, he obviously has his own deep-rooted and plus him being 18, he wasn't even mature. Even him being of the community, that don't make you a mature person. He's an immature person. He's the direct mirror of his mom, just with immaturity and the boy. And I don't think even with his last rant, I still think he's even more immature, and I don't think he'll grow out of that for some years, and that's why he's in the position he's in. It doesn't have anything to do with drugs. He's just immature because he's smoking weed. I know a lot of successful people who smoke weed.
Right. Right.
So.
Right. And they don't come on live, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know some young boys I follow that got platforms that smoke weed, and they very successful young boys.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yep.
agree. It's what he wants to do, This is what he want to do. I guess he feel like he'll keep dogging his mama and he'll keep getting cash out, for dogging his mama. This will take him through life. He's very bitter at this moment. He's, he hate his mother.
And I hate to say he gonna regret that, but he gonna regret that
Oh,
as he gets
yes. Well,
older.
PJ, say it again.
He gonna regret that. You only get one mama, regardless if you hate her or not. If you still have her and you have a way to reconcile whatever hatred y'all have, you don't have to. You don't have to be in her presence, but to continue to bash your mama online and your siblings see it, and it just don't look good. That's not the perception I would want my kids. If my kids said anything bad, remotely bad to their mom, I'm definitely checking that.
Facts.
So I don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm. I don't agree with it neither. I really don't. I don't. And I was like you, PJ. I was gonna touch on it and leave it alone. You feel
I
me?
got in my car, so my phone is trying to switch over.
Okay. So yeah, I was gonna, I was gonna touch on it. And PJ, check your inbox. I sent you that live this morning. Berry Boost, what's going on, love? Thank you, Joanne. But yeah, PJ made some good points, y'all. He definitely made some good points. Like, this is hurtful. It's painful. Like he's dogging his mother out like this, and he's definitely gonna need her again. You see, he needed her before, and what she do? She took him back, got in that apartment, bought him a car. She did all of that. Yeah, she did. She did all of that. Bought him a car and everything. Put him in another apartment. Let him live in her house. And what he did, he came back and dogged her again. So, no matter what, like PJ said, he made a good point. This is what he liked for his chat to do. If his chat don't agree with him or talk what he like, he'll get rid of him. It's sad. It's just a sad story, But, I don't, I would never come on a platform and dog my family out like that. I don't know. I can't do it, y'all. But I'm going to let y'all finish watching this video. Because PJ went.
That me and Shima she still have a chance to be in my life again. I still will come to some she invite me to. She can come to some I invite her to because she didn't dog me. She didn't get deep and lie and make up stuff on me to make y'all, look at me different.
And PJ, my dude, y'all. I fucks with him. He's my dude.
And this is what a lot of these people do when they fall out with me. They go deep because they be so angry and they had a motive, and they motive. Then when you don't have a motive, when you really mean good, you're going to still talk good about me when you leave. You're going to talk about, you know what? Yeah, she made me mad. We went through what we went through. She tried me. But people in the old girl, we been knew she was this and she was that.
Okay, PJ, no, I sent you that link to that live about the
and I'm going to look and say, well, because I'm going to be, okay, well, she's still talking. I'm like, well, she was still, even if I don't look, somebody might say that girl wasn't talking bad about you. She just said y'all fell out because you said something and she said something. Y'all went y'all separate ways. She didn't go with people's in the comments talking bad, but she was defending you. I do forgive, but I don't forget. And there's certain people I will forgive and I can forget, depending on how the situation was. It's some things I will forgive and I will forget if it's simple. But when it's serious, when it's something that tarnish your name forever, when it's something to tear you down and to try to, turn the world against you, I can never forget that. That can go for family and all, but I can forgive you. But with a family member, it's different. I still, only way I can allow a family member to be back in my life that cross me is if they're doing great. They reach out to me while they're doing great. We apologize. We sit down. We talk. I can let it slide. But if a family member come back around when they need me and they only need me and that's why they coming around, I'm not going to trust you. And that's how it is with my son. You know what I'm saying? The love of the family can be your worst enemy. And don't think that don't exclude your children. Okay? That's for your whole family. I've seen kids kill their own parents for money. So you have to understand, I'm not ready to build that relationship with my child until he get on his feet and that I know it's real. See, if he was doing good, I won't hear from my son, y'all. If he was on his feet, I won't hear from my son. But, he need me, so I'm going to hear from my son. So I don't want to build no relationship with him right now until he get on his feet and I know that he's really real. Because right now I don't trust him to where he might fall down again and somebody can get in his ear. Oh, let's do something to it. Try to get this money. Let's try to hurt her. Even though I took him off everything because of that situation that went on. With them people, I took him off everything. My trust, my life insurance, because of what these people did, it made my family and friends was like, Treese, take him off. This boy been done had you killed. This how people was feeling. Because the way he went to this world, because a lot of people know their children would never do that to them. Even people be quick, they were. Listen, you gotta think before you know what I'm saying, do things and allow people to get in your ear and know the truth before you go to talking and putting stuff out there like that to hurt your own mama because of what these demons coming to say. Oh yeah. Because we just had started back talking after our own another little incident we had. And here come these demons reaching out. That's what the devil used my child. But the devil had his workers help him to get to my child. To hurt me. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things are going on. People are going through it too. A lot of these people that attacked me and did what they did to me are going through a lot. They going through it. Because you don't do people like that, man. Good people. I'm not a bad person. You know what I'm saying? I have my ways. I have my days. But I'm human and I stress. I go through stuff. I have a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot on my plate. Hey, Rennie, get your ass in here. What's going on? At what Rennie at? And well, get your ass in here. Get in here now.
Now I told y'all, I does think that they all need help. There's a lot of trauma, a lot.
What's going on?
And I'm gonna keep saying
Sit your ass
that
down.
because I do believe it
right now. What y'all got going on in there? Laughing at what?
I do believe it. And and like PJ said,
what's
this is what his people want to hear. So this is what he's gonna keep coming online. He's gonna keep
get your shit together. They know you ain't what it was. You're lying.
But see, when you
clean up right now, if I get off this goddamn phone,
you ain't got nobody.
Get y'all shit on.
Respect your mama to the end, even though we don't like things our mom say and our mom.
I have a lot on my plate. Things be going on. People don't know because I have to keep people out my goddamn business. But where's y'all getting all these necklaces from? Get your stuff together, Aiden and Kate. All that whispering, I don't like whispering. I want to hear when you're whispering is some shit you ain't got no business doing or saying. Get up and move around and clean up. Rat 9.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
If you're thinking of quitting your job and starting your own business, but you're not sure what kind of business to start, launch this business model.
I don't like when they whisper. If your children whispering, they up to something. Don't whisper around me, motherfucker. I want to hear what you're talking about too. So they'll be, what the fuck you whispering for? What you hiding? I want to know. You know what I'm saying? So when you see them little motherfucker whispering, something ain't right. Because why you gotta whisper? Why you can't say it loud? I don't like that whisper shit. I don't like when children whisper. Oh, baby, you ain't got no bitch. You ain't got the privilege to whisper. You ain't got the privilege to whisper around me. You ain't grown yet. So you see them little motherfucker whisper?
All kids whisper.
Oh, get ready to tell their ass up. Something going on. But other than that, I love all my children, but I'm very hard on them, and I'm gonna be like that till the day I goddamn die. I don't care who don't like it, because you have to be. Now I get a little easier as they get older. I do get easier. I get a little nicer, but I'm still gonna be hard. Okay, I'm still gonna be hard. But these same people that try to bring me down, a lot of them going through stuff. I go through my own stuff, but I've always been going through stuff. You know what I'm saying? Life is lifing, but it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I have to start thinking, you know what, save your money. Stop doing all this shit, going here and doing this and that. You got shit to do. So that, you know, I don't have to, I could do so much that others do, but it's like, Tree, sit your ass down. You got things to do. You don't have to go trying to live and do this and that. You know? What is going on? Oh, baby, I get off this phone, it'll be on to the break of dawn. That's right, that being a mother, Tree. Hell yeah, you know we gotta be a mother. My daughter's birthday 9/7/2, and that's the one disrespectful, but I love. I'm a 9/7. I'm a Virgo. I was a tough one. I was a rough one. Oh, I was a rough one. My mama had some trouble with me. But I definitely want to you know, just tell my child and other children.
Yes.
Don't ever let nobody come to you about your mother, dogging your mama out. I have never in my life allowed another person to call me and talk about my child like a dog, another child, and get on the phone and just dog them, and I sit there and talk about them with them. You know what I'm saying? I might say things and talk to my family or my friends that's close. But any of his friends ever would call me and say, oh, yeah, this and that. I'm not going to get on that phone about, yes, honey, and tell them everything and talk to them about stuff. Talk, you know, because you still my child. And them same people, they use you for what they could use you for, and then they got the way, they gone. Bitch even said they don't give a F about you, me. You know what I'm saying? Bitch just said on their channels and said, I don't give a fuck about him or his mammy. You know, da-da-da-da. They don't give a F about you, baby. But a lot of them going through it, and they got more to go through. You know, it's a lot of them still got some more to go through. And they be quick to say, oh, she dealing with witchcraft. No, baby, God is so powerful. I'm sorry that y'all don't know God like I know God. I'm sorry, baby, y'all don't believe in God like I believe in God. But baby, God is so powerful, honey, I would never let, people have tried to put witchcraft on me. People have even used witchcraft against me and my children when we went through DCF. But guess what? God ended up turning it around for me, in my favor. And that was, what make me, one thing about witchcraft, if I would have used it, I would have got my kids home quicker, but one of my kids probably would have died. Some tragedy would have happened. Because witchcraft, you got to keep dealing with it once you put your fingers in it. Once you put your fingers in witchcraft, you selling your soul to the devil, but you ain't no turning back. So even if I would have dealt with witchcraft like that person did when they took my children, and they was putting shit around the courthouse trying to get my kids, thinking it was going, it worked. It worked for that bitch. Oh, that shit'll work. But when I prayed and I got on my knees and cried to God and I cried, it took me over to almost 2 years to get my goddamn kids back. If I would have dealt with witchcraft, I probably would have got my kids back quicker. But one of my babies would have died dealing with that damn shit. I'm going to tell you about witchcraft. Don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with it. I've seen people that dealt with it and what they're going through. And how I do them when they're ready to walk away from it. People go to dying all around. People go to dying. They get to see it too. They suffer. But they suffer when they die. They suffer when they die. The person that really dealt with it. Oh, they suffer like a mother. And I end up praying and praying and praying and praying. I got on my knees and cried like a baby. I was crying. I was praying. I was like, Lord Jesus, God, please let me do something for me. God, show me that my kid's coming back. God, come on, God. I cried. And God, I went to sleep that night and dreamed. He showed me everything gonna be all right. They coming. It might not be when you want it, but it's gonna be right on time. And everything, man, God showed up and showed out for me. But it did not happen quick as y'all wanted to. And that's why a lot of people go to voodoo. Because they want things to happen fast. You know how many bitches probably going to voodoo trying to hurt me? And it's backfiring on them. That's why they losing their mind and thinking it's me. Because they dealing with it to hurt me, but it's not happening. Because I'm covered by the blood. And I pray so hard. And I have prayer. I have my lawyer, when she went to court with me from this situation, when a bitch tried to get me to go to jail, my lawyer sat there and prayed with me. I told her, I said, that girl probably bringing some stuff in this courtroom. She trying to do everything in her power to get my money. She trying to do everything in her power to see me lose. My lawyer prayed with me. And we went in that courtroom and everything worked in my favor. Even though I was willing to go to jail, but we was going to jail together. But that person ain't want to go to jail. That person with the crime. Because see, the plan and the work that they came there with. See, the plan was they went to somebody and thought, I'm going to come in this courtroom. Oh, she going to jail. See, they went to see this voodoo person. This person telling them, oh, she going to jail. Oh, she going to jail. So this person went to get all on the internet. Oh, she going to jail, y'all. She going to jail. Whoever this person you going to see, they ain't powerful as God, baby. I already knew I wasn't going to jail, but a bitch tired of you bothering them. Leave me alone. All for my money? All for my money? You're literally dealing with witchcraft for my money that I worked hard for? I didn't deal with witchcraft to get my money. I got out here and acted a fool to get my money. I got out here and did dumbass shit to get this money. Being me. And when I tell you, my lawyer sat there, Shima was right there with me. We prayed. My lawyer prayed. She say, honey, she seen that. She said, something's wrong with this person. I said, yeah. When a bitch wants your money, they'll do anything. Bitch out here working hard just to look good. Bitch ain't working out here to get a house or a car. Bitches out here working to get their bodies dead. Bitches out here working hard just to look good. Thinking looking good gonna bring them more money. Baby. Invest y'all money wisely. Invest your money wisely. Don't be a fool. Don't try to be out here trying to fit in with the celebrities and be like one of them. Bitch out here working hard trying to look like somebody they ain't. But steady eating and getting fatter and fatter and they got their face swelling up and they got 3 chins. Take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about your health. Damn trying to look good. You know? Trying to compete and worry about who gonna look the best. Bitch, I ain't getting shit else done to me. I'm good. To all the bitches that think I'm a follow bitch footsteps. I'm good, bitch. Only thing I ever get done again is a motherfucker another tummy tuck. If I ever go back again. That's the only thing I probably get did again. And that probably won't happen. But if it do, it's my goddamn business. And I'm letting you know that now. But ain't nothing else gonna be done to this goddamn body. At all. Teresa's okay with how she look. And doing whatever they can do. But I have to wait on God because I don't deal with witchcraft. I'm telling you that now. I've seen witchcraft will work quick if you already know. Look. Hey, you already know who dealt with it in my goddamn family. Stephanie. Bitch talking about I deal with voodoo and I'm going, baby, I would never in my goddamn life. Anybody really know me in
nobody that do it.
Teresa ain't dealing with no damn voodoo. Teresa don't play like that.
Play that shit.
I had to stop a bitch I grew up with from using.
That's
somebody I grew up with.
I don't want that in my spirit.
That I ain't gonna say her name if she ever want to tell her story.
I only like the word.
She was about to go. She paid $3,000.
Even if your spirit just ain't right for me, I don't even want to be.
And I told this person, I say, dawg, don't do that. I said, that shit, you selling your soul. You gonna go to losing people around you, man. She didn't even listen to me. She ended up listening to a person that dealt with it, that knew that it happened. I just knew that it happened because I heard stories. And I had family members that dealt with that shit. And this man that dealt with it told her, he said, dawg, man, don't do that shit, man. I dealt with that shit and shit with it just backfiring on me.
You're right, Joanne.
He was like,
right,
man, that shit ain't right. He told her it was backfiring. And she called the man. She sent the money to.
When a person
she was doing it to cover herself. She said to cover herself, keep her from, people from trouble and this and that.
Evil and demonic.
I said, you already covered. You got a friend, mama.
You better watch.
You pray, just pray. You don't have to do that. You're a blessed person. Whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen.
Never know.
She ended up calling the man. The man sent her money back, $3,000 some dollars back to her.
Sick, losing your hair and all
she said she ain't gonna do it. She backed up out of it.
Baby,
but she didn't take my word. She had to listen to somebody that had dealt with it. And I don't put salt in, I don't listen. If a person, people try to dress me, people try to do stuff, people going to see people, asking them questions and they giving them lies. I ain't putting no salt in me. I'm going to God. God is all the salt. God is the power. Prayer, yes, they spend lots of money on voodoo. Yeah, they spend lots of money on voodoo. And I'm at the gambling house losing mine. Them bitches at the table and I'm at the gambling house at the table. Bitch, playing blackjack or skinny, throwing no dice. Bitch, like, she in Bahamas, this and that. Bitch, I'm in the Bahamas gambling, bitch. Bitch, you come up there, you'll see what I'm doing. Come to Atlantis. You'll catch me on the floor. They know me like a motherfucker, that bitch. Everybody know me. I see you last. I'm back again. Bitch, that's the only table I go to and get my money to, the gambling house, bitch. You bitches probably trying to put roots on me to lose my goddamn money. I've been losing it though, bitch. I might need to stay away from that table though. But other than that, that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't there witchcraft, bitch, get my money, honey. I go to, listen, God is so powerful. Go to God for all your needs, all your wants. And like I tell you, I'm going to tell you now, it ain't going to come when you want them. Because you know your ass moves slow too. Renee! What y'all doing in here?
There's nothing but
eating this means a night in for me.
Yeah, I don't mess with that, Joanne.
I can already anticipate the stomach issues.
But what if that wasn't the case?
If I think you deal with that shit, I ain't fucking
diarrhea.
with you. I'm just being honest.
Y'all clean up?
I'm sorry, baby. I can't deal with that.
On your ribbon? Okay.
I don't want that stuff nowhere around me.
They brought them towels in here. What, did you shitting?
Yeah. But I pray for her, and I pray for her son. I hope he stops doing the things that he's doing. I hope he get a grip of himself and see what is wrong.
All I can say is life is life right now for everybody. It ain't easy out here for nobody. Everybody going through something in life. Y'all just pray for people.
Every other year and
and understand that
for money. It's just
there's
not
so many
cool.
people out here trying to make people look bad and look like something that they're not because of the hate. And it's crazy when people don't have facts.
He's going to need that lady again,
we need
y'all.
Pictures. We need videos. We need receipts. We don't want to hear.
What's up, DL?
We don't want to hear.
How you doing, King?
What you think?
I'm telling you, he's going to need her again.
We want to hear what you know.
I don't know when, and I don't know in which way.
See proof that you've seen it. Because believe me, if a bitch sees something that hates me,
again.
No matter
what he did on this internet, sir.
Don't you ever listen to a bitch that hate me.
See, I've said about her. That's just facts. Whatever happened in that house,
something that they feel
he's gonna need her again. Like I said before, I don't know, and I'm not gonna put it out there on my platform. Ain't nobody gonna make me say nothing I don't want to say.
Facts have to be something that you can prove.
Now, like I said, I've been in this saga. I fought this saga over there, but I never said that, and I'm never gonna still say it. I don't know. I was not in that house. I did not know her back then. She did not have a platform back then when all that stuff took place then. So I can't see it and say, oh, yeah, she did it. I don't know. Only they know and only God knows what happened. So I'm not going to sit here and be the one that say yeah to that. And I know a lot of people probably want certain content creators to say that, but this content creator right here ain't going to say it because I don't know what happened. Now, again, do I think that family have trauma? A whole bunch of trauma. Do I think they need counseling? The whole goddamn family need counseling. Yes, I will say that. Do I think she's a great mom? Yeah, I think she's a great mom. Do I think a lot of things she could change? Yes, I do think a lot of things that could change. Do I think some things that she did was wrong? Yes, I do. Do I think some things she did was good? Yes, I do. But I cannot speak what happened in that house. I only can speak what I know since I've been following her. I've been following her since, 2014? You know, I remember when she was on Section 8, you know, and she moved out of that Section 8 house and bought her first home, and that was in Atlanta. I remember when she bought that home, when people started contacting the old landlord that she was renting from, talking down on her, saying mean things about her, nasty things about her. And the owner of the house that she was renting from Section 8, she really did like Treese. She was happy for Treese. She gave Treese a big gift when she moved into her home. She came out there to Latrice's home and seen her home when she moved into the home. You know, I remember when Treese came from nothing, you know, when she was living in that other little apartment, when they had a little table, when those kids was young, when she first made her two music, her two hits that she made. I don't know if y'all remember her two songs, but they were beautiful songs that she did make. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember when those kids were small, when she was getting food stamps. She was out here grocery shopping. So a lot of stuff I do remember. I remember when she was playing the struggle game, when people was winning $300 and $400 from her game that she was playing on her platform. So it is some nice things that she have done. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I have been following her for quite some time, so I know a lot about this story. Okay? I remember when it happened in the warehouse. And a lot of things, like I said, I'm not going to bring up on my platform. I wish not to discuss it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going deep back into the archives with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain stuff I will speak on, certain things I'm not going to speak on. And that's my preference. But, you know, I mean, if whoever want to cover this story, it's a lot to cover. And it's a lot to go back into the archives because a lot of things have happened, you know, with this story. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to go back into it. You know, but everybody have their preference to how they feel about it. Some people think she did do it. Some people think she didn't do it. And everybody have a right to feel the way they feel. But like I said, I was not in that house when that happened. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, she did it. Because I was not there. I don't know what happened in that house. But what I can say, I feel like her son went about it the wrong way. He just went about it totally disrespectful. You know? He said a lot of nasty things. And Tree said a lot of nasty things too, but I think she came out and said a lot of nasty things because when he came out and dogged her and saying things about her and stuff like that. So I think that, you know, she didn't like it and she rebutted. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, a lot of things played out in this, y'all. A lot of things played out in this. And like I said, I'm not getting into it. I'm not going back to the archives that happened because a lot of shit played out in this. It was so many moving parts to this story. It's crazy. I'm not getting back into the story. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like when you are hurting and you are in pain again, you have to think about yourself, meaning healing your open wounds to be a better person like I did. I did not want to stay at that bitter place that I was at, the thoughts that I had. I didn't want to stay there. No, God, I did not. I had some nasty thoughts. When you become bitter, you become angry, hateful, demonic, evil, all best off the table. You will do anything and you will say anything when you become a bitter person. And this is how Courtney came. Okay? At this point, he have no love for his mother. I'm calling it how I said. He's angry. He's bitter. He hates his mom. He hated his mom, right? When all this had died down, y'all, right? He had no place to go to live. And what the mother do, again, the mother took him back and let her move him into one of her apartments. Listen, this lady is not a dumb lady. She has money, okay? She owns different properties and shit like that. So I give her that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just tear her down and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, she has a nice Airbnb in Atlanta. The house she's living in now, she owns that. She did own a house before this and she sold that house. You know, but it's like PJ just came on my platform and saying he definitely gonna need his mother again. No way. And I'm gonna tell you something. This internet is not gonna be there for Courtney. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all. Every day with PJ, that's some Yes, that's my man right there. We talking on the back end. That's my man right there. Every Day with PJ. And you know what, y'all? Every Day with PJ shared a story about this other lady, about her sons, what happened to her sons. The father killed his son. And I'm going to leave it as that because I'm going to share the story with y'all. I'm going to go and get his story, and I'm going to share it on my platform. It was a very sad story. But I do feel that the mother neglected her children. I do feel the mother knew what was going on with those children, and she did not protect her children. So that is a story I'm definitely going to share with y'all too. Thank you, Brittany. So, you know, me and my mom had ups and downs, but I would have never did that to my mother. And I promise you, and my mother is dead and gone. She resting with God. I would have never did my mama like that. Never, ever did my mama like that. Okay? And it is some hurtful things that were said to me, but I would never do my mother like that. Even before she left this world, I would never do that to my mother. Ever. Ever. And everybody is different. Oh my God, so sad. Yeah, Miss D. Yeah, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share that. I got to look that one up, and I'm going to, you know, come with that story too. But she felt her kids also, you know, on that story with the mom, with the, you know, and oh Lord, and that's a heavy story there. But I'm gonna get that story and I'm gonna share that story, honey, because baby, yeah, that chat was eating her ass alive. Okay, they was eating her ass alive in that chat. Okay, yeah, they was. Okay, she definitely did fail those kids, and then you know she tried to get. You know, fight custody back of the kids when, you know, everything started getting rough, you know, with the kids or whatever and all of that shit. And she couldn't get the custody back and all this shit. So it's a long story. So I'm definitely going to share that story. D, did you, D, he did that all for $1. Absolutely. Absolutely. But just like my man PJ just said, he's going to need his mother again. And I don't care, y'all. And like PJ just said, this is what his chat's like. The chat is giving him what he likes, right? So, you know, they're going to participate because he's giving them what they like, right? But when that chat don't give him what he like anymore, it's not going to be a chat anymore, like PJ said. You feel me? It's coming from a man perspective. Okay? So, that's how the shit go. But never do shit like that. Never do shit like that. Never. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You know. And again, you know, we all have faults as a mother. Excuse me. We probably all have said things to our children that we know that it was wrong. We probably have did things to our children that we know it was wrong. Okay? It ain't no handbook out here of being a great goddamn mama. Okay? But some of these kids think when they get a certain age that you owe them something. You don't owe them a motherfucking thing. You don't raise them and it is what it is. Now, some kids turn out to be successful and they don't think like that. But then on the other hand, you got some kids out here, they think that their mama owed them things. They think when their mama get on their feet and get 50 houses and own 10 goddamn businesses, that their mama owe him one of them houses and one of them businesses. You understand what I'm saying? But the mama don't owe you anything. This is what she worked hard for. Now you got to get out here and work and get yours. Now, if your mother wants to get you on your feet and start you off with a business, that's her preference. That's her preference, but it's nothing that she have to do. Why do mothers and fathers harm their kids? Baby, I'm going to share that story. I'm going to share it. Mm-hmm. So, you know, respect your mom and your dad and your days will be longer on this earth. You know, if you got to walk away. And that's why I said, you know, me, if I would have ever got a chance to talk to Courtney, I would say, I would give Courtney the best advice I could give him as a mother. Now, whether he took it, that's on him. Now, one thing I would not do, I'm not going to sit there and let him dog his mama to me. Now, I ain't going to let nobody come and dog their mama to me. Now, I ain't going to do all that shit. Now, I ain't doing that. Now, what I will do, if you want to sit and talk about your mom or your dad or your aunt or whoever, right, to me, you can do that, but you have to do it in a respectable way. I can't let you sit in front of me and call your mama bitches and whores. Now, I can't do no shit like that. You understand? I just can't do that now. Because, God damn it, if the shoe on the other foot and it happened to me, I'm going to be hurt. So I have to give out what I want back in return. And that's respect. You understand what I'm saying? I would give him the great advice. Now, ain't nobody going to look at this story as though, well, right? My mama always told me everybody ain't going to just keep saying the same thing. Now, you know, now, let me just say why I said that. Because everywhere he went, y'all, he got put out. I just got to make that known. Everywhere he went, he got put out from a family member house. He did not stay in these family members' houses long. He either stole from them or he wouldn't live by the rules, right? Now, I looked at one of his TikTok things, and he said that his aunt today that I played on my platform, that was the aunt that he said he had a good relationship with. Well, he was a lie because the aunt told her story today, and this was 4 or 5 days ago. Okay? She told her story, how he was stealing and all of that. Okay? Now, when he stole them people money for them bonnets, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. You know, it's crazy. It's definitely a lot. You know, and like I said, you know, there's a lot of moving parts to this. You know, I was over there. I was over there within that saga for 4 years. So I know the ins and outs of that saga. I definitely do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not going back into all of it because some of it was very hurtful and painful. You know, and I don't want to bring up no kids. I'll talk about him, but he grown as hell. Okay, and I don't like what the fuck he doing. Okay. Because he grown. He 21 years old and he ain't no goddamn kids. He know right from wrong. He know what he doing now to his mom is wrong. He knows that. He knows that. And he admitted when he need money, this is what he does. He come back out and tell his story. He likes it. So what he got a lot of people talking about it again. Oh, Lord, a lot of people on Facebook talking about it again, child. Oh, yeah, honey. Baby, yeah. I said, I don't got TikTok, but I be getting little stuff from people send me that, you know, shit he be saying. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. I said, Lord, he edited again when I first seen it. I said, what the hell? Because I thought everything was resolved and everything was good, and he went on and she went on and all that stuff. I didn't know everything, you know, came back to surface again. I didn't know it. I didn't know that. But he got to want for himself, like PJ said. He got to want to do better for himself. He have to make himself better. Can't nobody make him better. Can't nobody get him right. He got to be the one to get himself right. If you want to stay stuck on this situation for the rest of your life, well, you're going to be stuck right here the rest of your life. You ain't going to never have shit, and you ain't going to be shit. You're going to stay stuck on this fucking story all your life. And this story is not going to get you nowhere because after a while, this story is going to become so goddamn old, people going to get tired of that shit. And now I'm telling you, Courtney, I'm being real with you. They're going to get tired of it. And don't nobody want to keep hearing the same story over and over and over. After a while, they're going to feel like something ain't right. Like something's off. It's crazy. That's why I always tell my children and other children I work with that's burning your bridges is never a good thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. You never know when you have to cross that bridge again. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Say it again. Say it again. And the thing is, the one making it so bad though, Barry Booth, he did go back to his mother after everything. His mother got him a car after he dogged her like shit and letting him stay in her house. And what happened? He dogged her again. That's why she's saying now it's over. Yeah. Yeah. And I thought everything was good after that. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, okay. Because, he really don't go live on Facebook, like he used to, He don't fuck with Facebook. His famous thing is TikTok, Even when he got backed up and rent, the mama even went live and had her people to donate money to help pay his rent. When he was living with the Uncle PJ, he couldn't even stay with the Uncle PJ long because the Uncle PJ didn't like the shit that he was doing. Staying on live all day, smoking weed, not looking for a job and all that shit. The uncle got fed up with that shit, but the uncle let him stay there until he turned 18. When he turned 18, that's when the uncle went and started helping him look for a goddamn apartment because the uncle wanted his own goddamn life back. He have a beautiful uncle, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. PJ is so peaceful, so calm. Yo, throughout that whole 4-year saga, you did not hear nothing from that man. Like, that man did not come out here, y'all. You'll see him in some of Tree's videos, with the kids or whatever. But as speaking and talking about this, that was not PJ. Yeah. I guess he didn't want to get involved in it, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you got to remember, like, he didn't want to take sides because that was his nephew and that was his sister. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And when PJ was going live, he told the story and he left alone. He never came back with the shit no more. He did not want to be invested in that. He did not want to be involved in that. He did not want to tear down his sister. He did not want to tear down Courtney. He did not want to do it to his family. He did not want to do that. And I respect him for that. He knew his boundaries. So it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I think Courtney to sit down and think about the things that he's doing, think about what he's not doing at this moment is not right. And try to move on from this. And try to go get you some help. Get you some help. Seeking, they help you with an apartment, help you find you a job, so you can get out here and start to feeling good, become yourself again, who you want to be, and stop trying to get on this internet and think this is okay to keep tearing your mother down, and this is how you're going to get money. Because that's not enough money for you to build up your mental back, for you to build up your strength back, for you to get an apartment, for you to build up your healing, to be successful. That money ain't shit that you're getting. It's only to tear down your family. You got your twin brothers. You got your sister. They be seeing shit. They old enough to see this shit now. Seeing how you tearing down your mother. Do you think they like that? I don't think your brothers and your sister like the way you tearing down your mother. Let's put all that other shit aside and look at what you're doing to your siblings also. And your siblings love you to death. But you sitting down here tearing down your mother. Your mother, because all y'all have the same mother. You may have different fathers, but y'all have the same mother. And they're seeing you tearing down your mother. Do you think they like that? They might not be speaking on it, but in their heart, they probably hurting inside because of that. They don't like that. They don't like that. It's just a sad situation all the way around. It's really sad. And I hope he get his stuff together. I hope God touches his heart, touches his soul, so he can become a better person, do the things that he needs to do, get out here and strive for himself, make his platform better than what he got. Maybe you can build you another platform. Because that platform you got right now ain't nothing but a bunch of drama. That's all it is, a bunch of drama. Build you another TikTok channel and tell them people come follow you over there and build it to be better and see if they follow you. I'm just saying. Because, you will see who really for you if you build another platform. A lot of people like drama. They're going to only go with it. They're going to flop with the drama. When you're doing other things that's right, you ain't going to see them motherfucking people no more. They ain't going to give you that goddamn cash out no more, Courtney, because you ain't talking about your goddamn family. Think about it, Courtney, now. I'm just being honest with you. It is what it is. You're a young man now. You're 21. It's time for you to get up off your feet, off your ass. And like PJ said, and I agree with him, I know a lot of young guys out here that smoke weed and very successful. He just don't want to do right. He want hands out. He want people to hand out to him, give him shit. He want to live with people and don't want to pay no goddamn rent. This is shit that he want to do. But that shit is not going to last long. It's not going to last long at all. Because those same people, I bet they're not going to help you get an apartment. They're not going to help you get an apartment. They're not going to give you enough money to pay your rent and security and say, hey, Courtney, I know about this job. What area you in? Let me help you find a job. You know, go here, go there. Would he take the advice? I don't know. He's just so far gone. He's so far gone. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be honest to y'all. I'm going to be truthful to y'all. If that was one of my sons, I'm sorry, y'all. I would do the same thing as Tree's doing right now. I would ask God to forgive me. I would stay to myself. I would heal. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very painful that a child can come on the internet and dog their mother like that, and I would leave him where he at. No, I would not help him. I'm sorry, I would not. Okay? It would take God to put us back together. Because God can do all things. But at this point, I would definitely stay away, and I would definitely be afraid of a child like that. I'm just so sorry. I'm just telling how my opinion, how I feel about it. I would definitely be afraid of a child like that. I couldn't trust him. I would forgive him, but could I trust him? I don't know if I can ever trust him again because the things that he have said, whether it was true or not, the things that he said. So, I'm just being honest. I'll be scared, y'all. Shit, I don't even think I can go to bed and close my eyes with him in my house. I don't think so. Maybe, you know, some people could, but I don't know about that. So, you know, and again, like I said, you know, oh, Lord. I don't know, y'all. You know, y'all had some good points in the chat today. You know, I appreciate the chat. You know, nobody wasn't biased about the situation. Everybody, you know, said their opinion, how they felt about it. You know, only one person I got upset with, and that was that damn Miss Ann, because, you know, you was not there like none of us was. So, like I said, we can't say what happened in that house because we was not in that house. You know, we didn't even know her at that time. Okay, because she didn't even have a platform at that time. I don't think then, because I didn't know about a platform back then, you know, when that's supposed to happen, if she had one or not. But I didn't know anything about it, you know, so I'm not going to sit here on my platform and say, oh, yeah, she did do it. She did. You know, I can't say that, you know. Only thing I can say is when DFC took those children away from Treese, I was following her then when they took her children. And when her followers gave her all this money to help her to get a lawyer to, you know, fight to get her kids back, I do remember that. So I do know about that story. And only thing I'm going to say, if that did happen, that was his chance then to bring up everything. But he was already dogging his mother with DFC then too. You know, he was telling them how Treese had him out there stealing and boosting and all that stuff. He was already dogging them. He was telling DFC all that shit. So why didn't he tell that? That's all I got to say. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So this is a crazy world out here. You know, and the Bible did speak on that your kids will turn on you. The Bible spoke of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything happened out here in this world today, the Bible spoke of it. And it is becoming to be true. Everything the Bible spoke of, it is happening right here before our eyes right now. Right now. If my child tried to dog me out, they wouldn't have to worry about me giving them shit. 3, 4, 5 chances because I'm not doing it. Exactly, Barry Goose. Thank you. I'm glad you understand what I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't do it, but she was nice, you know. She gave him another chance to come back in and get him an apartment and all that shit. But baby, Boost, I agree. I agree. You know, that shit crazy. That's some crazy shit. You know, so you know, I pray for him. I hope he get his life right. I hope he stop coming out here, you know, bringing this story up. The story is 4 years old, almost 5. You know, I think next year it could be about next year. I think it should be about 5 years because that saga was like 4 years ago. Yeah, and yeah, so it's definitely, you know, old. You know, like, I mean, everything you said before, but he did add some more shit to it that I never heard before. You know what I'm saying? I guess that to get him a couple of dollars, child. I don't know. God damn it. I don't know. But goddamn, ain't no way, Barry Boots, I can get some money, dog, out there, goddamn mama. Ain't no goddamn word. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna get somebody to talk about their mama. Now, if you coming on your platform to tell your story in a respectable way about your parents, I respect that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your outlet. And this was his outlet too. But it's the way he went about doing it. He got dick down dirty with the shit. You know, so. It's crazy. Royalty saying that's crazy, motherfucker. What the? Yo, Tara, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you got some people out here, they're heartless, you know. Some people does have passion, you know. But like I said, yes, the whole family is definitely in need of counseling. You know, Teresa didn't come up from a good home herself. You know, she definitely didn't. You know, her mom was not a mom to her. Her mom didn't do things as a mom with her, to her. You know, and, you know, she spoke on it. So it's like a repeated cycle. You know what I'm saying? And it can happen. It can happen. It happens every day out here. It happens every day. Every day. That's why I say, you know, if things going on, you know, just try to get help for it, you know, because you want to be a better person. Fuck the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, fuck Trees. You know, if she don't want to get help for it, you say, well, fuck my mother. She don't want to get help. I'm going to get my own help because I want to better myself. I don't want to talk about this no more. You know, I want to move on from this. I want to be a better young man. You know, I want to be successful as much as I can. You know, I want to get out here and make money. You know, I want people to see me do better. That's what he needs to do and tell himself. When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? You have to stop. When? When are you going to stop? Are you going to continue this until next year, 2026? Like, you got to stop somewhere. It's crazy. But it is what it is, y'all. I don't know. Ooh, Lord have mercy. So, you know, I mean, he can actually see that Treese has went on with her life. You know, she went on with her life. She's not thinking about him no more. And maybe that's making him even madder because she's not thinking about it no more. Maybe he's upset behind that. Maybe he wanted her to talk about it to keep him relevant too. So that make him keep going on and on and on. But she's not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he could be upset behind that. But, I mean, if I was her, I wouldn't talk about it no more neither. I was just going on. You know, and that's what I think he needs to do. But I think he can't do it alone. I think he needs a lot of help with it. He needs counseling with his. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and get counseling. If you got to cry, cry. Sometimes we have to all cry. We be hurting. We be in pain. You know, we have to all cry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your counselor even got to hug you, let you know it's going to be all right. It's going to get better. She's there to help you. You know, accept the help because things can get better. But it got to be what you want. Like PJ said, if you don't want it, hey, it's not going to help. It's not going to help. You have to want help first. Nobody can't keep telling you to go get help, telling you to go to counseling. You're a grown-ass man now. You're going on 22 years old. It's time for you to know that for yourself now. So yeah, y'all. I don't know what to say, y'all. I enjoyed y'all today, though. I did. And I thank all y'all for coming through. I thank all y'all for coming in the comments and, you know, saying how y'all felt about the story and gave y'all opinion and y'all advice on it, you know, because I take everybody's opinion, you know. But I don't know, y'all. We'll see how it go. Because, see, I don't know if he's still talking or not because I don't got TikTok. I don't got it, but I'm quite sure he is. I'm quite sure he is. Mm-hmm. So my 2 supporters, I thank you for the coffees. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And my link is in the chat if anybody do want to buy me a coffee. I appreciate that because I'm going to get up off of here. Today was my first day back in 2 weeks. I took a 2 weeks break. Sometimes, y'all, we need it. Sometimes we need it. We need it. Everybody need a break from whatever. It doesn't matter. It don't have to be because something going on bad in your life. You know, it just can be like you just want to tap out. You know what I'm saying? We all need that sometimes. You know? So, a peace of mind is everything. If you ain't got that, you have nothing. So, I'm going to get up off of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody that did time in. And I love everybody, you know, that had their opinion about it. Okay? So, I want y'all to finish having a blessed Monday evening. I want y'all to stay prayed up. Always remember to keep God first in everything you do. And I want to tell y'all I love you guys. And I thank you guys for coming through. Barry Boots, nice to see you, baby. And I thank you so much, girly. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, I will see y'all tomorrow on my other story. I gotta look for this story, y'all, because I might want to share one more story. So, y'all will see. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to everyone. Great live, Miss D. I'm glad you're back, sis. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you. I missed y'all too. I did. I missed y'all too. I really, really did. I can't lie. I'd be lying if I say I didn't. And sometimes you got to, how they say it, tap out. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. I do. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening, okay? Y'all stay blessed out here. Stay prayed up out here. And always remember, you keep God first in everything you do. All right. Always have a mind of your own. Don't let the devil take control over your mind, your body, and your soul. Don't ever do that. Don't ever let the devil think he got control over you. Because once you let the devil have control over you, you are definitely in trouble. Okay? So always remember that. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.